This isn't life, it's looping code. Hollow gods in download mode. I scream in static, breathe in rust, and all I build will turn to
First of all, John, tell me about Dirt Sheet Radio. Am I talking to the Dirt Sheets here?
Hell yeah. It's John Escudero. It's 239 episodes of Dirt Sheet Radio, and I'm not here alone. I've got Nick, Greg, and our special guest. It's that time of year. We got Mack with us.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey Mac, what's up?
Hey Nick. Hey Greg. Hey John. Hey DSR.
Hey Greg, what's up? Hey John,
The white tank top boys on the bottom. The black shirt boys on the top.
Hey, let me just say, you ain't gonna tell the difference between Greg or I. We look like twins.
I can
fucking
never
regular
tell
Dudley
anyway.
boys over here.
I can never tell
Dean
anyway.
Ambrose on the bottom, late stage Dean Ambrose on the top.
Greg and I are going to be no, don't make me the full Bubba Ray. I'm Devon, obviously. Drop the bombshell era, Dudley boys.
If we're all gonna be doubles, I want to be big dick. I get to be big.
You know what I just realized? Like, it takes me like 2 or 3 days to listen to the DSR podcast because I'm usually busy at work and I got to take out my headphones and I hate the sound of my own voice. So I have no DSR podcast from me this week.
You're cooked, brother. You're living it. You're living it live. Wasted it in the middle of the night.
Ooh, taking your work raw. It's just like Monday nights.
I've been doing audio
Work
books
sucks too, Nick.
lately. I was listening to the Odyssey. I'm like,
Ooh.
I've got like 10 hours left. I was like,
Hey.
fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. The movie's on Friday. Fuck.
I'm going to see it Friday, John.
No, it's good. I thought I would be like that. I was like, oh fuck, here we go. All right, let's hope I get through this shit. But honestly, somebody was like, no, bro, you got to read it like it's a song, like it's a poem. And I was like, that fucking makes sense. I was questioning why is it so descriptive all the time. I was like, why does Dawn have rosy cheeks or whatever? It's so unnecessary, but it's good. It's real good. Anyway, more Odyssey, less podcasts. Mac, fuck this show. We got
You going up? You going Friday, John?
Yeah, I'm catching a 70mm screening in San Francisco on Friday, and then again on Sunday with my son. I bought those tickets a fucking year ago.
Yeah, we got ours like 6 months ago. We're going Friday at 6 p.m. And then we got day early access to Spider-Man on the 30th.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got my Spider-Man tickets yet.
We got our Spider-Man tickets like 3 months ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to sell. I mean, I'm sure it'll move, but like, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it's been another 7 days in the world of professional wrestling. There's always some shit going on. I didn't have
always something.
I didn't have a format this week, so it was just free bowling.
I mean, with 4 of us, I mean, we'll be taking up plenty of
My
time.
balls are hanging. We're just moving. I'm trying to remember like the biggest thing that happened this week. There's a couple things. Keith Lee. They're saying Keith Lee is potentially retired. That was a thing that came out yesterday. I mean, it is sad, but I feel like I was holding out hope. Like I was holding out hope, but I had a feeling this announcement was coming. I was like, it's been too long. This is crazy now.
Yeah.
I mean, when you hear about how like he might have something similar to what Bray Wyatt had, it's just like I do not want him making any like unnecessary efforts and getting in the ring way beyond and way faster than he ever should if he ever does again. And it's not like he's not a decent talker and has a great vocabulary. Man can do a ton of other things without needing to wrestle.
Yeah, I mean, look at Big E. You know, Big E's doing the pre-shows and stuff like that, and you know, he seems to be a really smart dude. So you know, And then
Absolutely.
the retirement news comes out, and then it comes out that he's no longer married. Like, what the fuck?
That was fucked
Yeah.
up.
That's true.
That was bad timing. I was
Yeah.
like, it was horrible timing. Or I feel like it was that news that made people say the other thing.
Yeah.
It was like,
If what I'm hearing is true, poor Keith Lee.
it's so fucked up that that's gonna be his legacy on the internet.
Oh,
He
yeah.
he was so well-meaning. He didn't mean nothing by it. It was rough back then.
It was.
It was so bad back then.
You had to have been there. It's one of those things.
You really had to be there.
Hey, at least Sean Benjamin's still bullying the hell out of Miriam.
Yeah.
Ha.
That's why. That's
Oh no!
oh,
John,
sometimes my mouth moves faster than my mind. Is all it is.
We're gonna cut that. 4 minutes 45 seconds. Cut that, John.
That was just my fucking rapid response. It's those improv classes. They're not good for you.
Oh no, he's in improv. We're doomed. Doomed.
No. Anyway.
Hey, Keith Lee's not doing anything.
John, did you
Let's
see
bring
this
him into the
about,
corporate boardroom.
CMLL running not running Wednesdays at Arena Mexico.
Yeah, they had added some extra shows because they had so many people coming to Mexico for the World Cup games and shit. But it's kind of dying down. So, and those shows were looking a little more and more empty. So it's like, you know, we've got to get the streak going on.
The
Let's
wave is gone.
cut this shit off.
It says they're running Thursdays instead of Wednesdays now.
Yeah. They were doing something called Mitos de Ring, where it's like a mix of fucking dance and wrestling and stuff on Thursday, but it's over. I hope that shit doesn't take off. I hope it dies. Like, I don't want this to be popular. Anyway.
It reminds me of the old fucking, like, when New Japan tried to push that Wrestle Land project where everyone had gimmicks.
Ew. I mean, it works in some places, like that place Sheeta's from. I forget the name of the company, but it's like they do like storytelling, like a play, but they also their physicality is just wrestling. Like it's weird, but it works in little niches. I don't want it to like overtake what usually goes on in Arena Mexico. Like, but yeah, there was a couple other things I wanted to talk about this week. Did you guys get to see Raw the past couple weeks at all, or clips of Seth Rollins out there?
I saw like a short clip of a few. I saw a few clips of the promo with Rollins and Roman, and I think that's it.
The Shield chair, the Shield fist.
Oh, and people showing that that like people making edits of Otis getting fucking low blowed into death,
and certain angles of the low blow.
John, did you see that picture I sent to the group chat?
Yeah, I saw that. There's like Otis on his knees in front of Maxine or whatever.
Yeah,
she's got her head back
against Dami Maxine.
She's a heel now. She wears leather. It's another McMahonism.
Welcome back, Stephanie McMahon.
Rollins goes
totally doesn't work here anymore, you guys.
Yes, yeah, right. And by the way, make sure you catch What's Your Story every single Wednesday or whatever her show is.
It's a totally independent production.
Yeah, my podcast. I'm so sick of celebrity podcasts. So host a talk show, you fucking. I would get the fuck out of the podcast space. What the
John,
fuck?
I had somebody text me the picture of Cody from What's Your Story with Tom Brady, and they're like, you got to watch this. I'm like, the two most boring people on earth. No fucking thank you.
Sir, that man dedicated his life to your area.
Listen. I love Tom Brady, and I will love Tom Brady until the day I die. I don't give a shit about TB12 or eugenics or anything like that. Just throw a damn ball or don't, okay?
Wow.
And that's that on that.
Mack's one of those assholes. Dribble the ball.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about your stupid ideas. Cody's only interesting when he's burying his own friends anyway. Like who wants to be with a guy like that?
Mack is literally just like me when I'm still like waiting for the Chicago Bears to just pick a place and just start playing football.
Yeah.
Shut up and dribble, or in the case of football, shut
up and fumble the ball.
Shut up and shake your brain.
John is being held by like a very small leash by Cody Rhodes, where like he's just waiting for Cody to say the AEW thing and go away.
That's all he's got left for me. That's all I need from him. Like I just need that little piece of information in your brain to put it in my little puzzle over here.
Just tell me what happened.
I got a little hole in my puzzle. I need you to fill it in.
We got the CM Punk fight footage, but we don't get this. Come on, Cody.
He is holding on to it for his book, and when his book comes out, he's gonna talk all his shit. But you know what? He keeps that. I've seen people kind of hint towards some kind of legal clause.
Right.
Or some signed paperwork and NDA, and that's
NDA
is this from the contract
though, don't they?
I mean, do you think that they went through all the trouble of signing an NDA and making it only last like 10 years or whatever?
Maybe.
No, man, that shit is.
You know what? That shit always comes out in the end, though, man. Like I used to listen to the Opie and Anthony show, John. That was out of New York, and they were always talking about, oh, this story will come out when we write the book. And I always thought they were pacifying, and then they both like wrote a book and like spilled all of the secrets that we were wondering about for 20 years, and it gave me that dopamine that I needed for 20 years.
I'm gonna take the next 20 years and last with this. I need him to talk. The Bucks unfortunately already released their book before it happened, so we missed a window. Kenny, I don't think he's gonna write a book.
Brian and Roddy beat the shit out of us at DDT.
That was the most juicy.
Kenny Omega is gonna do a tell-all let's play.
He's just live streaming the latest Yakuza, and he's like spilling all this shit.
When Yakuza Super Direct Ultimate comes out, he's just gonna drop it all out there for everyone.
Knowing that Bryan Danielson and Roderick Strong beat the shit out of them and it made them sad was the most interesting thing I could have taken from that book.
Yeah, it was funny. They said we're gonna get them over by beating the shit out of us, and then when they beat the shit out of us, I'm not sure what happened there.
You got the shit beat out of you by a team called the Hybrid Dolphins. Congratulations, boys.
This is too much. This really hurts. Wrestling is not supposed to hurt.
We sat in the car.
I mean, in fairness, they are a team that came out to Bop. Like, what's really?
we aren't built like that. That's why we flip.
Yeah, seriously. They have frilly shoes.
Kudos to Brian and Roddy for trying. They had a good idea. They're just dumb.
Brian said, "I'm going to pick up your 105 pounds."
They had a great idea.
Throw you across the ring.
They had a great idea. In fact, more people should take from Brian and Roddy's example.
I mean, that's kind of a basic thing too. Like, we're just gonna beat the dog shit out of these underdogs until they get some sympathy.
Yeah. Specifically, more people should take Brian and Roddy's example in beating the shit out of the Young Bucks.
Oh God!
Hey John, I
just beat the crap out of him. The Brian Cage example on Darby tonight.
Oh my God! You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say it just because he brought it up. There is a world where, like, there is a time in this industry where that match never goes down the way it did on national television.
There's a time in this industry where that match is just traveling along the house show circuit, but it ends vastly different.
Much differently. Yeah, that's all. I mean, like the result that like went down on TV never happens. A man like Brian Cage would never lose to Darby Allin a few decades ago.
Greg,
did you he's done it like fucking 3 times already. Now in these days, Brian Cage is fodder.
But Brian Cage has always treated himself like fodder because Brian Cage does not treat himself like a marketable, interesting wrestler.
Everyone volunteers to lose in this company.
For what it's worth, him and Lance Archer getting on that movie has them on TV again. So at least they're out there.
Hey, sure, that's nice. It fucking got Camille on TV once too.
Yeah, but she sucks. Brian Cage can at least wrestle. You know.
Did you? I told John right before we went on the air that AEW announced the most night 2 of PWG Bola match that you could possibly imagine. So next week it's going to be the Don Callis family of Jake Doyle, Brian Cage, and Hechicero versus AEW World Champion Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and Continental Champion Jon Moxley in a trios match.
And it's gonna be at like 9 o'clock. I bet it's not gonna be the main event either. It's gonna open the show. They're gonna go out there. They're gonna do everything. I'm gonna follow that up with the Jericho segment.
Oh, the Painmaker.
Oh, the Painmaker. Yay.
Dude,
Nobody understands what the Painmaker is.
Greg, let me
brings
tell you
pain.
something. When that vignette popped up on the screen tonight in Boston, nobody knew who the fuck that was. You're like, you busted me open last week. Blah 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 blah. And the guy next to me was like, who the hell is that? And it turned around, it was Jericho, and I was like, oh, he's doing the New Japan. Oh, god damn it!
All I can think of is Okada reacting to the promo, going, "What the hell is the Painmaker?"
Who are you? What does this mean?
Let me get my balloons out.
You guys ever see that one viral promo that was going around on like YouTube and whatnot? It's still there. It's from Bob Lou's Chicago Wrestling. Shout out. And it was that thing where someone was interviewing and he was like monster number 2, and he's like, I'll give him one of these and I'll give him one of those, and then they're just like, okay, but who are you? That's literally just what Painmaker was there.
Oh my god!
I just don't understand why he's bringing it back. Like, it only worked because he was facing Okada and it was like a one-off thing. And I'm not sure why.
He convinced himself
Naito.
way long
He faced
ago that
Naito
like
with
this
it,
is a
too.
thing he can do.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but I don't know why he keeps bringing it back. Like, why
Because
do
he
you
said,
think?
because basically he said the first time he said it makes him go to a place like he needs to go to because Ciampa's
It's
taking
his
out
demon
that,
gimmick.
Yeah, it was trying to.
Not January 6th.
He's got it. It's the feeling of painting himself. He's going to war. I'm going to war.
Bro,
However he would-
when a guy takes out a drill and is trying to give you a lobotomy in the ring, you got to go someplace.
So you paint your fucking eyes like
He
Big
barely
Miyachi.
paints his face either. It's literally just without the white part. It's just that Sting, like when Sting was trying to still figure out what the black and white paint was going to look like. It's just that mime variant without the white.
Did you hear what Meltzer said about the drill last week at Beach Break?
Yes, I did. He's fucking dumb.
He's like, yeah, I mean, I understand the chairs and I understand the steel steps, but I don't understand the drill because you're not going to use it. So what? And I'm like, Dave, shut the fuck up.
I mean, I felt the same way about Dean Ambrose pulling out the fucking
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Yeah, like you're not gonna use a fucking chainsaw in the ring.
Right? He's
No, he's
crazy. He's
No, he's not.
crazy.
He might bring out Mitch the Plant.
He's a lunatic. He's a lunatic. Yeah, it's so hard to watch like Dean Ambrose segments. It really is.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy because that's a WWE champion gimmick.
Yeah, I know.
But it feels like watching Johnny Polo.
Yeah.
You know the worst part about it too is like when back then at the time it was like, damn, this is like as best as it's gonna get, I guess.
I think that's what it was. You just kind of take it like, this is what they're doing with it.
Let me tell you,
That's better than some of the other stuff, I suppose.
you want me to tell you the most excited I was about Dean Ambrose in WWE is when he had that promo in the hotel with Mick Foley and they were setting up a match and then Mick Foley failed his physical and they couldn't do the match.
I've been waiting for them to follow up on that in AEW. I just feel like
I don't even remember them doing a Mick Foley segment other than like the
it was off
fan fest.
TV. It was
It was off
work
TV.
shoot.
It was on a camera phone where he went.
I
up
only
to Mick
remember the
Foley.
fan fest gimmick.
Yeah, that one.
That
That's
one.
the
Oh,
one.
he's at hotel.
Oh, I thought it was a
Online social
Yeah,
media stuff too.
Yeah. Dean Ambrose, who was John Moxley like 6 months before that, jumping into barbed wire and glass and stuff like that, going to Mick Foley going, you bred a generation of wrestlers that I don't like. And it's like, motherfucker, you were just using a weed whacker with wife beater. Shut the fuck up.
I did not watch him before that, so Dean Ambrose was
Dude,
the first person I met.
I love
Love.
John Moxley in
CZW.
Dragon Gate. I didn't get to watch him in
CZW.
CZW. I was never the biggest CZW guy. When it came
dude, I love
to
it.
I still am waiting for
Because
the
most
results
of
of
it is
Thumbtack.
trash.
Give me Thumbtack Jack and John Moxley round 2.
I didn't. I was just like my taste, especially when I was a teenager and I was rabid. I was like full on Ring of Honor, like that kind of wrestling. Like I was like one of the snobby fans that they hated.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was me.
You didn't like the CZW invasion of 06, did you, John?
It was good because Jim Cornette was tearing their ass a new asshole every single fucking week, like, or every paper, every fucking house show, whatever the fuck you call it.
They ran a whole segment where it was gonna be fucking like Zandig versus Cornette, and Zandig didn't get a fucking word in because Cornette just stood there and tore his ass off.
Oh, hey, there you go. Yeah.
CZW Tournament of Death 1 and 2, baby.
But like the funniest thing about that with what John brings up is that all of most of CZW's best content is during the Ring of Honor years where they use all the Ring of Honor guys to put on decent matches.
Yeah, for me, I liked when Generation X would go over
and Homicide.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just happy to see those guys who I knew could work. Those motherfuckers could work.
And even the internal stuff I hear about, because like my boy was like in league with CZW for a bit there, and like the stuff going on internally was just like Zandig was just looking at it, just like, yeah, these guys can wrestle, but like I wish they would pull out a table or something. It's like Zandig just couldn't get it up if there wasn't some fucking table spot.
Couldn't get it up. Hey, Nick, let me ask you a question. Do you remember the CZW match with, I want to say it was a 3-way. I want to say it was Necro Butcher, JC Bailey, and John Moxley, where they brawled outside, and John Moxley got body slammed on a picnic table, and he had all blood on his back. And then when they were brawling, they went back, and you could see the outline and blood of John Moxley's entire body on the picnic table.
I have a memory of this because didn't they get some sort of a fine from that?
Yeah, and the picnic table is just covered in. So he gets slammed, and he rolls off of it. And as he's rolling off of it, they go and they brawl, and then they come back around in a very fleeting shot, maybe like 2 or 3 seconds. They show the picnic table, and there's this John Moxley's hands and all bloody and stuff. But yeah.
Also, shout out and rest in peace, JC Bailey.
Yeah, JC Bailey, rest in peace. Yeah.
I say we dropped whatever the week was going to be, and we just talk about 2005.
Well, I'm down.
All right. Necro Butcher and Samoa Joe, go.
That's coming up.
They're going to do a whole episode on that.
Oh yeah,
that's coming up.
Yeah. Next week, baby.
Did you know that there was a rumor for many years that the exploder that Joe did off the apron where Necro landed directly on his nose bone was planned?
It's still
Necro will tell you himself it was planned.
I was gonna say they still come. I don't know if Joe really talks about it like that, but Necro.
I don't think Joe has, but Necro's just like, that's the way I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And he kind of for as good as people, as much as people enjoyed Necro Butcher back then. I mean, he was kind of crazy, like that wild.
Kinda.
Well, I mean, like that wild. The idea that he did that on purpose doesn't. I don't have a hard time believing
he was
that.
taking VCRs off the head and fans bring the weapons matches, John.
That's the kind of shit like that. Those are the kind of
just being in a fans bring the weapons match shows that you're insane.
Yeah, but those are the kind of injuries that affect your judgment later on. Like that party brain is cooked, bro.
Which is why Necro Butcher's the way that he is nowadays.
I think there were a lot of things affecting Necro Butcher's judgment at the time.
Yeah, there's also that.
Nick, they had fans bring the weapons match at Beyond Wrestling one time, and I went and bought 200 green army men and dumped them in the ring.
Oh,
perfect. That's the way to do it.
That's fucking awesome.
That's the way.
I wanted to talk about a couple of
other things. It's not supposed to hurt, gentlemen.
Now that I got my a couple of big things down.
That's our CCW segment for the year.
This son of a bitch, John, was letting us yabble so he could get his fucking format done.
Yeah, so
did you guys hear, this is your AOL moment of the day, that Messiah got his thumb cut off?
Oh, Jesus.
So Internet Explorer
also an episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
That's true.
You see, I lost my whole train of thought.
My only problem with Dark Side of and it's not even a problem, but my only problem with Dark Side of the Ring sometimes is that, like, oh man, I've heard some of these stories 1,500 times.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, but I like to they fill in little blanks here and there.
Right. There's like the little extra bits that I never heard with the story, or just like hearing the other like perspectives of like people that were like either around or like heard secondhand themselves.
Yeah.
They finished the TNA one this week.
Yeah,
I watched it last
I haven't
night.
seen episode 3 yet, but I have it saved somewhere.
I saw a clip online where Jeff Jarrett was talking about how he made an ass of himself at a party and he dumped out the beer and he goes, "I'm never going to drink beer again. Exclusively
Yeah, John was
hard
passing
liquor
that
from
one
now on."
around.
And then he went to vodka.
I love that. I
My
saw
man.
that last night, and I was like, "No, this is fucking." I almost spit my fucking water out. Like that was so good. The way they edited that. He's
Yeah.
like, "Man," he's like, "Man, I saw my belly that night," and I was like, "Never again. I'll never be this kind of guy." And I dumped out my beer, and switched to vodka. I was like,
Jeff Jarrett got that old school wrestler way of telling a story with a swerve at the end, bro, that you're not gonna expect.
I love
Dixie-
it. I love
That's
Dixie
a
it.
man who knows how to work.
And you
Dixie
see
not
this
being a part of
fucking.
this thing. I've seen it. Yeah, Dixie not being a part of this thing was the worst thing she could
No, I'm
ever
saying.
Right.
fight back.
I disagree. I think Dixie would only dug herself a bigger hole.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
maybe,
she
yeah.
could say, but also there's got to be something you can say.
Like,
Because holy shit, that's
listen, like when you hear that,
holy shit.
like when you hear that phrase, "Better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and be, leave no doubt." Like
Yeah.
the only thing Dixie could have done was drive the point home further.
You know what though? I don't know if because I'm older now, but I don't remember Dixie Carter being hot. I was like, hey, I'm hey, wait a minute.
John, I think you're watching for the wrong reasons.
Like, hold on a second here.
I don't know if I can follow what the point I was about to
Sounds like,
bring.
I don't know. Maybe this Impact TV, Impact Plus subscription is kind of nice.
It was kind of worth it, especially in this area. Get out of there, Jeff Jarrett.
I think somebody.
I was going to say too, though, like good on like Jeff Hardy though for taking responsibility for the Victory Road incident.
Oh, geez.
Oh, did he talk about that?
Picture of young Dixie Carter. Holy shit, dude.
They jumped over
dude.
so much shit. They didn't talk about so many things. They didn't talk about losing Spike TV.
Mhm.
They didn't talk
Because
about.
it's a Jeff Jarrett story.
They didn't talk about Jeff Jarrett's gold bullshit with Global Force Wrestling. Remember with the fucking scam?
Because that's
Yeah.
not a TNA story.
No, they told the
Talk a
Global
little
Force
bit
Wrestling.
about it.
They told the Global Force Wrestling story because it's a Jeff story. He talked about starting his other thing or whatever, and I'm like, okay, Jeff, now tell us why it ended. Well, no, actually, it merged with Impact. We merged it with Impact. Like, no, Greg, you skipped over in detail, Jeff. I'm really
Let me tell you about when I got lit backstage at AAA.
No, get back here, Greg. Get back
This
here, Jeff.
is me fighting with Vampiro backstage.
You mean you guys didn't invest in GFW Gold? It's not coming back? Oh, God.
Yeah, I was like, they didn't even fucking sniff. Almost mentioned GFW goals. He was like, "Yeah, I did a thing." They showed the footage, talked
Hey,
about it.
let me ask you.
And
Do
it
you guys
merged with
remember?
Impact.
Do you remember an episode of? I don't remember which wrestler it was. I think it might have been Bobby Roode. He had already been in WWE for like 6 months, and then they taped Global Force Wrestling like 6 months in advance, and then they aired that episode, and they're like, he jumped back for one show to come back for Global Force Wrestling. Here's Bobby Roode, and he beat like EC3 in like 5 minutes, and they're like, I can't believe he made the jump back to GFW because it was already in the can.
Nice.
Now that's how you carny it up.
That is
How
definitely.
much longer after that was fucking EC3 in NXT?
Oh,
I will say
very soon.
about the TNA documentary, or I guess Jeff Jarrett documentary. I've not liked Jeff Jarrett this much since Hangman was trying to kill him.
And then Tony Khan said, fuck that angle.
Tony Khan said, no, actually kill him. We're done.
I haven't this whole 3-part documentary. I have not found myself, and not to say something that's going to get clipped and dig me into a hole, but for specifically this Dark Side of the Ring documentary, 3 parts, I have not found myself agreeing with Vince Russo as much as I have.
I know. I was like, man, how did you babyface Vince Russo? That's crazy. You guys made that work like that.
I just
When did
coincidentally
that
watched
happen? Is that strictly in episode 3? When did that happen?
Like, he's just not the bad guy in this situation, like at all. Like he's just a fucking creator.
He's kind of normal in this too.
Yeah.
And he's like reacting as like we the audience would react to stuff too.
I am not that swayed over him crying over Jill Jarrett that I still don't believe he's a fucking obnoxious asshole.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, Scott
right.
Steiner
So am
crying
I.
over Jill. I was like,
That's
oh,
what got me was Steiner having to walk off.
I was like,
Yeah,
nope,
man.
nope, ain't nobody seeing this bullshit.
I'm
Yeah.
a man. I'm a big man.
I was just like, wow, I've never seen like Scott Steiner of all people get choked up about someone.
Well, I mean, I always heard that Jill was like universally loved by the wrestlers and everything, you know. So it's like, oof, yeah, to hear that.
This is the first I'd ever heard about her actually in any like long form way. So it was just like that was the most interesting thing about it, that these like six completely disparate characters like all agreed on that.
Yeah,
And
that
for a
was
long
the thing.
time, like she was one of those like unseen figures in wrestling. Like nobody like really knew what she looked like even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like Chris Kresge. Everyone talks about he's like one of the greatest writers ever. Find me one picture online of Chris Kresge.
I think, for what it's worth, man, Dark Side of the Ring people taking the opportunity to tell the story of TNA and then kind of redeem Jeff Jarrett's part in it. I don't hate them for it. I think that's kind of cool. Wish you can put it all on Dixie in history's eyes. You know what? Fuck it. Hell yeah.
I thought we agreed it was all on Dixie.
Yeah, but Jeff, if you lived through TNA at the time, you will know there was a long amount of time where people were just like, fucking Jeff Jarrett and his fucking ideas. This shit sucks. He doesn't put anybody over. He pushes people down. His creative stinks. He's killing this company. And people weren't happy to see Hogan and Bischoff, of all people, come in. But there were even people who were willing to see it out, because they hated Jeff Jarrett so much.
I will never forget the like 2002 internet forums where everyone was like, "Oh, great, the alternative has another reign of terror going on."
He justifies it in this.
I understood it later, like this, like I think just the more intelligent I got about like the wrestling industry, like it just made sense that Jarrett put himself in that spot because. As Cornette says, and as a bunch of other people say, who's the one guy who's not going to leave the fucking promoter?
I mean, a lot of the guys that they signed early on were not on exclusive
he talks about the
contracts.
Monty Brown stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was. I just didn't think it was the time or whatever the fuck bullshit.
He said, I didn't think it was the time because when you have a babyface champion, you have to have people to conquer. And I'm like, dude, you're the fucking booker. Book some
right.
You just fucking tellers.
Yeah, but they hadn't gotten there yet. It's the same response fucking Kevin Nash gives you when he's like, I needed heels for Goldberg.
I actually have that quote.
You know, if you watch that first TNA, that Gauntlet for the Gold match, Jeff Jarrett single-handedly eliminates like 4 like WCW veterans all on his own at the very beginning of the match.
Like the idea that I just can't trust anybody else. Yeah, there's an element of truth to that, but also when I got I had to deal with a bunch of bullshit in WWF. I had to deal with a bunch of bullshit in WCW. Now this belongs to me. This belongs to my daddy, and I want to be the guy on top.
So, John, so this is what it says. It says, in a Reddit Q&A, Jeff Jarrett, who was booking NWA TNA at the time, was asked why Monty Brown never got a run with the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He said, I did not feel it was in the best interest for Monty to win the title. My booking philosophy for a babyface champion to succeed is that you need multiple heel challengers to go through in order to establish a meaningful babyface reign. You're the booker.
If only someone could book that.
But it doesn't always mean that those guys are there yet. We've seen New Japan struggle to get guys in position.
What year was it? 2004, right? 2004, 2005?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's 2004.
No.
2005?
No, because Christian was there. I remember.
Okay, so 2005.
It's Christian.
Christian was the top
Okay,
babyface
Todd
at
Gresham,
that point.
thanks.
Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. I mean, you know what though? Like, literally, just do a 20-man battle royal. Have one dude eliminate 10 dudes on his own. Bam, you got yourself your first contender. In the meantime, while they're going on,
but I don't know if that makes a main event. Like, if you're trying to sell these things,
million fucking ways to get Monty Brown, to have Monty Brown as champion. Like, there's no fucking universe where, I just can't figure it out, man. It's just not in his best interest. Like it never fucking was then, I guess, huh? It just never was. It was only ever in the best interest of Jeff to be champion.
Yeah. John, there's actually a match where Raven was NWA heavyweight champion going into a King of the Mountain match, and Jarrett won the match, won the title, and Raven ended up a couple months later going to WWE. but his excuse was, "Oh, we had just got a TV deal, and the executives wanted the belt on somebody who was recognizable." That was
You
big
are
wrestling
the
star.
executives.
Yeah, no. He's talking about the
No,
TV
the TV executives, Spike
Oh,
TV.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
shit,
ones,
somebody's
the
input
ones
game
who,
like crazy.
the ones who, chipped in for Sting.
We'll put something down. He's cool.
And like that's another thing, obviously, that happens all the time. But like you have, there are these masters to please, and Spike TV wasn't fucking playing in unless they got the big stinger of it all, and they were like, "We'll put the money up for, but we want a star that these people will recognize off the street."
And my least favorite TNA trope is like when Hogan came in like 2010. There's a promo that he cuts where he's like, "Yeah, dude, all these up and coming stars like AJ Styles." I'm like, AJ Styles, up and coming, could be the next big thing. He's already a 3-time Triple Crown champion. Like, what the fuck?
Been there for 8 years.
I don't know who this fucking guy is.
He was literally there on the first show 8 years ago.
For
dude, if I take this guy under my wing, he could be somebody someday, brother. It said 2010 Hulk Hogan, about 2010 AJ Styles.
We pair him with Ric Flair. He needs something.
Oh, God.
He needs something.
Oh no, not the Ric Flair clone years.
Let's get Flair back in the ring.
Give him some
AJ
highlights.
said he hated that because he had to have women around him all the time. And he was married. Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
You heard about that, right, John?
But at least the gay community was around.
He said he was uncomfortable being baby Ric Flair because he had to have women like touching him all the time, and he's like, "Yeah, I got a wife."
Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy.
Ric Flair's just like, "I've had several wives, brother."
So did I. So
I wonder why Arn Anderson, the perpetual family man, decided to lose you for a few years.
WWE brought back Baron Corbin, and immediately stuffed him right back in the right back where he was before. We just put him right in the United States title picture scene.
Remember when Baron Corbin had that AEW dark match?
You think? Yeah, I was gonna say, you think they're paying him less or what? Like
50% cut, baby.
Here's the question: how long until he's doing Danhausen skits?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, come on. He's not doing anything that serious now.
I don't even think Danhausen skits are
monster
so far
if they
out
wanted
of
him
his.
to be.
I don't even think Danhausen skits would be far out of his reach. Like if he was still there the entire time. Like I think that's kind of where Baron Corbin is.
And I just think it's funny that we slotted him right back in though. Like not even like the big return feud or nothing. Like no. He's Baron Corbin, bro. What are you talking about?
Did you see when he picked up that belt and he like looked at it and had feathers on it and he's kind of dropped it on Trick?
Yeah, like he wanted to hold it up, but it's like, oh, interesting. Anyway, he immediately got involved with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, so that's where he'll be.
And they're calling him the Nomad.
The Nomad. Oh, that's who he was, though. Bishop Dyer, the Nomad, right?
Yeah.
WWE trademarked it in the beginning of June.
I don't know. I mean, you never want to. I'm sure that the money outside of WWE is just not like even comparative, comparable. But yeah, I mean, and he wasn't even getting calls from he got to do a dark match for AEW, but I mean, they weren't calling him.
Who was trying to really get him that spot too was Billy Gunn, because Billy Gunn, if you've been watching on, he's been doing a lot of dark matches with just these most random muscle-headed dudes, and he's a long-standing mentor of Bishop Dyer, Baron Corbin, and he was trying a long time to get him to even just have another match after that. But
Billy Gunn's trying to get some bodies on the fucking AEW program.
That's his plan.
You see what Billy Gunn's doing now, Nick?
Big flexing?
No, he cut it. He had an interview with somebody the other day where he said he's actually training with Maple Leaf Pro. That Tony asked him to go over to Maple Leaf Pro and train some of the younger wrestlers.
Oh, that's weird. What the fuck? I didn't know it was like that.
Yep. Yeah. Billy Gunn's been doing a lot, especially with the younger wrestlers. So good on him for all these.
By the way,
Billy Gunn, but the implications of Tony Khan sending someone to train the younger wrestlers at Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling are a little bit more interesting than Billy Gunn going to train wrestlers.
Well, did you see Ariel Hawani's interview with Scott D'Amore drop today?
Did he say anything about it?
I haven't seen. I literally was taking pictures at the show on my phone, and then as I was going home in the Uber, I saw like a clip of him talking about Triple H being the first one to call him after he got fired from TNA.
I saw that. That was the only quote I saw.
Yeah.
So we both only saw that. I gotta imagine there weren't many
I haven't
other.
seen anything.
There weren't many other quotes worth seeing. I don't know. I just thought, like, for an instant, I thought, like, what benefit? What benefit do you get out of that? Like, what is the partnership actually? Then, like I thought you guys were just like cool, but that seems like a little investment. Something to look at in the future.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the. I'll find the Billy Gunn quote. You guys.
No, it's all good. We got the gist of it.
Okay.
AEW. Speaking of AEW, they're suing the company that made the movie Queen of the Ring that has fucking Felicity Smoke from Arrow in it
as the lead.
As the lead, yeah. No, I mean, already when you got a TV second as a lead in your movie, you already know it's about to get rough around here.
It's going to get Moana numbers.
But no, they fucking wish.
Moana numbers would be great for that movie.
Yeah.
It would have been a rousing success.
Off the wall. I know we're talking about.
We'd be talking about Queen of the Ring. They ready to talk about Obsession.
Yeah.
But they go up there and they made a deal with AEW for promotion, and I know you guys remember the that one lady that was holy shit. Somebody's mic went nuts. What's going on?
Mic is going crazy.
Anyway, they did the promotion at Revolution last year where the lady from this movie, Damaris Lewis, is talking to Tony Schiavone, and she goes, "One thing I learned about pro wrestlers, you all know you're going to win before anybody else does."
Oh, I remember that girl.
I forgot about that.
In the front row of the fucking show. Yeah, I remember. Wow. John, I remember I was at the gym and work, and you sent me that clip, and you said, "Dude, watch this fucking shit."
Watch her make the arena cringe so hard that all of Los Angeles almost falls into the fucking ocean.
What I thought was even funnier about that clip is that the girl right next to her did 2 seasons of heels. She knows how to do this shit. Give the mic to her.
She knows how to talk to the wrestling guys.
Anyway, they paid for promotion such as things like that and all the other things AEW did for them. And then the movie bombed, and then they couldn't afford to pay the rest of what was owed. They owe AEW $105,000
Paul Heyman.
in sponsorship fees.
Which, by the way, didn't WWE also pull out of all promotion and help for the film?
Yeah, they did.
Good thing this nice billionaire is there. Hopefully, he'll forgive us, right?
No, sue them to hell. Make them die. Anyway, so that's something we'll be watching moving forward.
How much are they suing him for, John? Does it say?
Yeah, they just want their. It looks like they want their 105. They want $100,000 in sponsorship fees plus $5,000, a little over $5,000 in contractual talent travel expenses, and
that means Tony Storm
interest. They want 1.5% per month that they're late because that's what they agreed upon on the contract originally.
Hey, it's in the contract.
So $200,000 probably.
Probably something around that, but they're never going to be able to pay it off. So they're just probably going to end up killing the company.
The interesting reaction to all of that to me was that the idea was that the number, like as a business, was somewhat minuscule. And if people were giving AEW shit for suing for that much,
could you imagine being so ignorant of how the world works that you would say something like, well, it's not that much. AEW must really be in trouble for trying to get their money back. Like, what? Is that how the world works for you? That's so interesting.
This agreed upon contracted amount.
I appreciated all the people who were just like, dog, money owed is money owed. Pay what you owe.
Like,
right.
What?
John, when I moved out of my apartment, one of my ex-roommates owed me like $400 in like utilities and
I want that shit.
And he texted me. He's like, "Dude, can you just forgive my debt?" I'm like, "No, dog, you're
What?
giving me that shit." Yeah.
I've never been asked that in my life. No one has ever asked me that ever. That's such a crazy thing that normal people don't say.
I just think about
forgive my debt.
And I said
John,
to him, I go,
was it the comic where fucking Luke Cage travels the world to get like $20 from Dr. Doom just out of principle?
Yeah, dude, I said to him, I go, "I'll take you to small claims court, dude. I don't care." He's like, "Well, you're going to be playing more in court." I go, "I don't care, dude. It's principle. You giving me my money."
Yeah, so that's basically the thing here. It's like it's $100,000, $200,000. I don't care. We helped them out after WWE shit on them, and now they can't pay us.
Oh, John, so you wanted me to show this, so I don't need $400 because I just
look at that thing.
That's just gonna appreciate in value.
A couple other things that went on this week. I guess while we're talking,
can I lead in with one, John?
Well, we're talking about AEW, so I kind of wanted to keep it there. But what'd you have?
Let's say it's a mix of AEW and some other stuff going on. As Gabe Kidd is currently taking credit for Shota Umino's woes at the moment.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he was like, "Look, I punched him in his fucking temple." Which is clear, like everybody knows when it happened, so like it's funny that he said it, but there's people that weren't paying attention, so they're like, "How could you hurt him on purpose?" But yeah, Shota Umino out of the G1 climax with a concussion that he suffered in the match against Zack Sabre Jr. in Chicago on Saturday, which was a really good show. Unfortunately, Shota was looking like one of the people that was going to be really featured in this tournament, possibly even in the later parts. So
all his matches are now forfeits.
That's one way you can tell too, because it's really beginning in the tournament. It's like really early in the tournament, and they didn't replace him. They were like, "Fuck it." They
tend to do that, which is like really interesting, right? Because like the Stardom program just went out of their way to replace Mia Priestley, but even though they hadn't started yet. But
dude, she got fucked up.
Yeah. But when people get hurt in the G1, they just like write off the entire card, which is like, I cannot imagine what oh shit, somebody got hurt. We're gonna spend 4 hours redoing the math on this fucking tournament, guys. It's crunch time.
You know how intricate that shit is? Like,
there's math involved too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's 4 hours of mathematics, like at 4 a.m. with Gato, because you've got to redo everything so that the finals make sense.
Yeah,
hey, who got hurt in the C2 last year, and they put Jack Perry in it? Like
Darby.
Darby, that's right. He got hurt in the match with Kevin
that his
Knight.
ribs?
Yeah.
No, he got
hurt doing the most minuscule thing. Oh, okay.
Kevin Knight was doing the West Coast, coast to coast.
It was okay. So I'm thinking of the same spot.
Yeah.
But I guess the C2 is easier to book than the G1. So
maybe it's the same thing essentially. I mean, you got your round robin tournament, you got your finals, you got your ideas of what comes after.
And I'm pretty sure they just gave Jack Perry the run that they were going to give Darby anyway.
Yeah,
perhaps.
But I was talking about AEW because I wanted to know what the fuck they were thinking. Like, I don't know what this is about. Like, it's so confusing what happened with this. On Friday night, about 10 p.m. EST, they announced Hangman Page is coming back tomorrow on Collision.
Oh yeah, why'd they announce that?
And I was like, what? What the fuck? Like,
I thought it was a fake graphic.
What does that even mean? Like, when is he gonna retire? Like, what the fuck? And he shows up on Collision and he comes out. He's all a little solemn. He's kind of that's his promo. He says, I moved to Greensboro now, and in between my physical therapy, I've been planting and I've been growing life, and I think that's beautiful. So I wanted to plant a new seed. And he talks about
he's going to announce his new relationship with fucking Adam Cole.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on? He's like,
he'll plant a seed into you.
He's like, he recognizes he's been good and bad, but he's always a man of his word. And so while the stipulation isn't written in ink, We have made sure to mention that many times now. It exists in him. Adam Page will never challenge for the AEW World Championship again, but he looks out and he sees miles of unlaid track. He names all the titles in the company. So he says the story's not over for Adam Page. For 7 years, Adam Page has defined himself by that World Championship. Who is Hangman Adam Page without the World Championship? I don't know, but we are sure as hell going to find out. I'm going to have to find something else to do. And then he just doesn't show up on Dynamite. Did he even mention that he came back on Collision?
Nope.
I appreciate that their gimmick right now is that there is no legal tender to the gimmick. It's all based on Adam's word, which is like, okay, great, we can break that anytime.
Yeah, like someday, and it'll probably be an emotional peak of the story or whatever if you do it right. It's like, I gotta break.
It'll be the heel turn.
But I'm so confused at this whole thing.
Sure.
They announced him the night before. He comes out, he cuts a promo that's essentially a cul-de-sac. It just doesn't go anywhere.
It distantly felt like it was like a retirement promo at first.
I can't believe did you just refer to a promo as a cul-de-sac?
It was like there's no, you can't go down the street. You just came back to where you were.
Hey, though, as Ed and Nettie teaches us, a lot of adventure can happen in one cul-de-sac.
Sure, but he didn't challenge anyone in particular. He was just like, in general, there are many things to do.
I want every title eventually. See you next week.
And Adam Page still works here. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Maybe someday we'll get back.
And then he didn't reference it on Dynamite, which is fucking baffling. So what was the point of this whole thing?
It almost sounds like the entire point of the promo was to convince shareholders that Adam Page still worked here.
But it's in his it's not even his hometown anymore. He mentioned that he lives in Greensboro now, and they were in Virginia, which is where he used to be from. So it's like maybe this show wasn't selling well, and so they thought one last burst, we're gonna bring Hangman
in the hometown guy
to cut a promo or whatever. But that seems so short-sighted. I was baffled. I hate this. He's like, oh, you know what though? Now that I'm saying it out loud, they fucking created this whole ass pay-per-view to take place in Canada.
Yeah.
Specifically, so Kenny Omega can win the world championship in Canada. And then MJF gets hurt.
With his matching colored tights.
Yeah, and then MJF gets hurt. And they have to move the match up. And now it's reported that MJF is going to be taking time off of TV.
Yeah.
He also pushed for the match to go forward, and there was no real reason for it yet. But it's becoming clear to me now that I think their plans are kind of fucked up. I think Hangman was supposed to be involved in whatever came next for MJF, and they were like, what do we do with him now?
Look at John. But John, on Dynamite, they showed that Andrade has the ring now. So I think that they're setting up something up with him and MJF. Yeah.
Because you don't have to do anything there. It's already set up. They've already got something built in, so MJF can take weeks off and then come back before All In, and then get right into Andrade.
I cannot wait to talk about Dynamite tonight and that Kenny promo where he just couldn't call him Maxwell. He kept calling him something else.
Yeah.
What the fuck was happening there?
I think that's just a speech impediment thing. Like, what the fuck happened there?
He did his best, I guess. Hey, well, I can't wait to talk about that. That'll be fun.
Max Field or something. Anyway, I
weird.
Adam Page floating around is the weirdest thing in the world because he's legitimately one of the top people in the company. Why would you cool him off?
We have seen times too where like this company does sometimes one of their weak points is when you need to pivot, like they do struggle when it comes to having to find those ways to reconvene.
Yeah, they're just an episode of Friends. Just pivot.
Yeah.
Pivot.
What is the main event for this show now?
For Redemption.
Yeah,
were you watching Dynamite, my man? It's Kevin Knight versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega was like, "You, sir, are going to get pinned here.
You are going to take a one-wing angle right on your shoulders."
No, I think they were.
What are you guys talking about? The real main event's going to be the return of the Painmaker.
It kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of Kyle Fletcher versus Hangman, where it was like Kyle Fletcher's the TNT champion. Like, he's not beating Hangman. Like, what are we doing here? And then they go out and they have a fucking incredible match, but it's not gonna sell the pay-per-view. I think it's unfortunate how we got here. I think they were just like, we are 2 weeks away from the show, and I need someone who's over, but someone who can lose.
Yeah, and like it doesn't help too that like they had to acknowledge the fact that like my whole thing has been about fucking with fucking MJF. I can't fuck with MJF no more. So now I'm fucking with you, Canadian.
Why don't you do Omega and Okada here and have Okada
has to lose.
Yeah, and it's called Redemption, and he lost the last time at All In the unification match.
They're not interested in Okada losing right now.
I also don't think they're interested in doing that match the way they built it up the last time, and now we just gotta run it back in 2 weeks.
I am just still into the drama that we decided on, Greg, last week, where we talked about Omega and Moxley.
Yeah,
and Ospreay has to choose a side.
Well, they're obviously setting up Okada and Fletcher, I think.
Yeah, Okada. Yeah. It seems to me there's going to be a big triple threat at All In for that belt. Yeah. And Okada, Fletcher, and Takeshita.
Not the end of Pro Okada. I legitimately stood up and said, no.
Triple threats suck.
No, hell no. Oh, Takeshita has been in some of the best triple threats.
But like I hate some of them,
threats, man. I hate them so much. I don't know why. I just really do. They just really stick in my craw. I don't know why.
Man, you got burned by that Cody Ibushi fucking Omega bullshit.
No, you know why? Because I've seen so many WWE triple threats where one guy gets thrown out of the ring and takes a nap, and then there's a singles match, and then he comes back in, and they do a couple moves, and then another guy takes a nap. I mean,
they also have one of the best triple threat main events that's ever been done.
Yeah, but Brock took a nap in that match too.
Who said Brock?
We weren't talking about that
match. Who said Brock?
Hey, that Royal Rumble triple threat was okay.
No, I'm talking about WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 20. No,
that was great.
No,
we're talking about WrestleMania 20. You're talking about 20. You're talking about Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit.
Oh, okay. Max just going to other great triple threat matches.
Yeah, you're gonna find that you actually really like them because you found a bunch that you enjoy.
Okay, let me tell you something.
What about The Rock, Undertaker, and Kurt Angle? That was great.
That was pretty good too.
Let me tell you something that happened recently, John. You know my friend whose name I won't mention. Him and I were talking, and he was just like, "Oh, you don't like Bret Hart?" This was probably like 2 years ago, and I was just like, man, I kind of, and he's like, tell me why you don't like Bret Hart. So I told him a bunch of reasons, and he was like, okay, watch this match, and watch this match. And I was like, okay. And I watched it, and he's like, what do you think? And I was like, Bret Hart's the greatest wrestler in the world. So it only takes maybe like 5 or 6 matches to convince me.
Hey, I'm just saying, nobody
just watching the wrong Bret Hart matches. You just watched all the WCW ones.
Listen. Like,
I watched
no
the
one
Goldberg
talks about this triple threat. They call it triangle matches in WCW, but Chris Benoit, Diamond Dallas Page, Raven. All three of those guys. All three of those guys should not have worked well together.
We watched that for the WCW podcast.
Did we watch this? No, we didn't watch that specific match.
No, we didn't watch that. I thought we watched that.
Look at you guys.
WCW, baby.
WCW is really good for having matches that, in my head shouldn't work, but absolutely were fantastic. Like, I still have this vivid memory of just like Raven and Saturn versus Malenko and Benoit that should not have been as good as it was.
We talked about that one, Mac. Spring Stampede '99, the last
with the
great
ring
show.
Ring bell? Yeah.
The last great WCW show.
Which is just a show that like starts really great and just falls off a fucking cliff at the end.
It wasn't like terribly like bad overall, and it was fun because you get like a lot of like the stars, but it's just like when you try watching like the rest of like '99 onwards, it's like, man, where did we go wrong here?
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying I think Spring Stampede '99 is great for a lot of it, and then like it gets to the stars at the end and it falls off a cliff.
That's fair. I feel like the 4-way is still like solid, and I think some of the stuff beforehand, like the recash of like Goldberg and Nash, I think was fine. But it's Goldberg and Nash. What are you expecting? Though, speaking of which, like Goldberg versus Barbarian on like that random Nitro for like Goldberg's second match, I think. Like, I still think about the fact Barbarian threw Goldberg literally clear across the ring, and after that, someone told him, "You probably shouldn't let the power guys throw you around anymore."
Hey,
I mean, that's a logical thing to say, yeah.
But how are you going to stop Barbarian of all people?
Last thing I'll say about WCW, so we can get back on track. I think everybody should watch the WCW World War III 1995 match between Akira Hokuto, Bull Nakano,
Yes.
Manami Ozaki, and
basically all the Joshi.
Dude, there is a spot in this match where they go for a doomsday device on Suzuki. And dude, she lands directly on the crown of her head, and she pops like right back up. And I'm like, there's no way.
The random Joshi match on World War III is like one of the greatest, most ahead of its time matches you could watch.
John, you want to?
They gave it 9 minutes. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you sit down, and you watch that match. It's 9 minutes of these women just absolutely beating the piss out of each other.
John, take your show back.
Take your show back, John.
Now that we're done with WCW,
we'll never be done with those. Not with Nick here.
Now that the world has been done with WCW for 25 years.
When I mentioned Seth Rollins earlier, it's because I wanted to ask the question: what the fuck is going on? They sent him out there.
To get embarrassed.
2 weeks in a row now. Last week he goes out there. He cuts a promo. He cuts a promo. Roman's not here. I'm better than Roman. Generic shit. And then LA Knight comes out and fucking just went so fucking hard. And Rollins
shoes of a champion.
Rollins thing ends with like, okay, and when I win the title, I'll be sure to give you a shot, and then we'll talk then. And then he just leaves. And I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, well, fine. They probably, they just want to give LA Knight a spotlight here before SummerSlam. That's fine. He comes out the next week, and now he does the face-to-face with Roman. And Roman fucking brings out every fucking horrible thing you can say about Seth Rollins within the confines of the story without calling his mother a bitch or whatever. And Rollins comes back, and he doesn't have anything to say. He's like, yeah, say what you want about me, but at least I can look in the mirror and be proud of myself. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is the second week in a row. They just absolutely.
Roman Reigns is like, I can look in the mirror and say I'm rich.
Yeah, Roman says, look, Roman was from the beginning getting Seth Rollins because they. What did he say? Roman says Rollins putting everyone to sleep last week. Rollins says, he says Seth Rollins confirmed what he always thought. Seth Rollins is Roman's number one hater. And the crowd chants, he's a hater. And then Seth Rollins is like laughing.
Baseball clap.
And Roman says, Rollins, you're sitting there laughing, but the only thing you're number one at, but that's the only thing you're number one at. And I was like, oh shit, like it's already started. Like he got him for laughing with the crowd. Like, he already got you just for he's already picking at you. He fucking says, what did he say? He said, damn, your fucking work daddy Triple H is in charge of this company and you still can't be number one. He said, they gave you everything they gave me and you still can't be number one. He said, what's going to happen if you do beat me? You're going to carry it for a couple months and then get hurt again? That's what happens every time.
Oh, shit. I got that meme where the guy's going, oh.
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm waiting for Rollins to, like, come back.
That last one is the worst because it literally just says, like, it's literally just like Roman sitting there just going like, you can beat me. It literally does not matter. You can't do the job.
Hey, their first promo, did it seem like when they were like calling each other, oh, my brother, and Rollins had like tears in his eyes, did it seem like there was like something else like going on?
Bro, he's guys? Dying. No.
No. Jesus fucking Christ, John.
Rollins keeps saying we don't have much time left. And he's fucking dying, bro. Nah, he's fine.
Again, I will always say, do we remember when William Regal was randomly saying things like that for a while?
Well, then was this before or after the drug test?
Yeah, was he high on crack?
No, like this was when he was like getting ready to leave AEW.
Oh yeah, that was the
yeah.
final promo. Yeah,
I'm getting ready to take advantage of Tony Khan when he's in the hospital with his mother.
Like remember this? Like for weeks, he kept saying things of like, we're going to want to make sure we leave an everlasting legacy for when the time comes that we're not.
I'll be Blackpool Combat Club for life. Well, bitch, they ain't the Blackpool Combat Club anymore. So.
Remember they killed him? He was murdered.
That's the only stable I recognize.
Let the record show we haven't seen him on camera since.
He was murdered. They killed him on camera, and then he left a video message.
That's not true, Nick.
It's giving Mitch McConnell.
Wow.
Mitch McConnell with
political commentary on the DSR podcast.
It was good. It was entertaining to see anyway, to see the Rollins thing, but it just didn't make sense to me. Like what?
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for wondering what the fuck was happening there. But like, yeah, goddamn, like he's kind of emasculated the win if he even gets it.
I almost felt bad. Like, damn, bro, I don't know how you come back from this. And
no, it's the same thing. Remember when people were roasting Rollins when he got jumped by the fan?
But that happened. We were like, there's several promoters from the 80s would have instantly killed Seth Rollins' push for the rest of his life after that.
My favorite was Pat McAfee then asking Brock Lesnar about it. He just goes, I fucking wish a motherfucker would.
Brock looks like the guy that is just waiting for something like that to happen. Like remember when the guys used to jump in the WCW rings and Macho Man would kick him straight and soccer kick him in the head.
Dude, even the refs would take him down. Like think if someone's jumped like Bobby Lashley or Shelton.
Brock's just watching that scene happen, just going, it should have been me.
Your survival instincts are fucking cooked if you find yourself legitimately thinking like, I think I could take him.
Remember when Eddie got pushed off the ladder and he jumped and he landed on his feet and looked at the guy and just punched him straight in the face.
Yes. Like Latino and that was
I love the brief look of bewilderment when it was a man he didn't recognize.
like you got 3 seconds. I'm about to murder you.
Yeah. So he pushes the ladder. Eddie lands on his feet. He turns around. He sees this guy. This guy goes like this, and he just goes.
Anyway, my thing was that it was written as if the company knew that Rollins was going to get cooked here, and his comeuppance is punching Roman in the face and then standing tall. But like, it was not enough.
No,
that was just not enough. I don't know where they're going with that, but there's still about 3.
It's funny because it just kind of makes it kind of made Rollins look like kind of as bad and as emasculated as like the Punk promo where Punk just punches him in the face. They were just went like, well, I guess Roman won that segment
because you're old.
I remember
because you have bad knees. Boom.
Remember all the WrestleMania 40 build up where it was literally just like, hey, Bloodline, here's Cody, and then Seth Rollins.
Seth is here.
Yeah,
I am helping Cody. Yeah, you are, Seth.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the CM Punk.
I'll be your shield.
I'm really looking forward to the CM Punk and Cody promos that are going to mention Dusty 60 times. I loved your dad as much as you, Cody.
We don't have to worry for that much longer. They seem to be going straight to CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes without like any bullshit. Like, hey, we're gonna have a match. There's only 2 weeks left. I mean,
I think what I'm learning from Mack is just Mack just hates lore in his pro wrestling.
No, dude, I don't. It's not that I hate lore. It's just that it's like WWE's creative is just so like just bankrupt, like intelligently just bankrupt because you have guys that are waiting to come up like LA Knight, and they're doing this in favor of the Bloodline, and the Bloodline is being universally rejected. Like nobody wants to see the Bloodline. Dude, we did this for 4 fucking years.
I don't know if that's completely.
Yeah, I would pull back on that because every week I watch this show, and if you're in a program with Roman, half the crowd will just turn on you. Like immediately, like Roman is the guy, bro. It doesn't matter who the fuck, what he does, how many bloodlines, how many fucking people come. They're gonna bring in Zillafy too. They're gonna add another one. It's gonna be another bloodline.
I've never seen a guy go from rejected to accepted in such a quick happening.
it's not even that it's quick. It's just like he's out there, and the company doesn't book the bloodline as heels or baby faces anyway. They're just heels and baby faces, depending on
the
who
bloodline. Okay, this is exactly like this is the most successful version of everything you said about the old Cody stuff. The bloodline is its own show.
Yeah, but, I mean, shit, basically, I mean, people come within the bloodline vortex.
Yeah, because think about the entire the main bloodline angle that was like what 2022 to 2025 or some shit.
Yeah, 24.
Like none of those programs are about Roman versus the guy he's fighting. It's Roman has an opponent, and here's how the bloodline family is dealing with this new problem. Meanwhile, it's mostly about the infighting between Roman and Jay, Jay and Jimmy, Jimmy and Jay, and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn coming into the bloodline. Kevin Owens doesn't like it. Like, it's all about... The only reason it's such a well-written thing and such good television is that they spent all this time just talking about the Bloodline TV show.
It definitely used to be. These days, it's kind of lazy. They lean on their... They lean on the fact that the bloodline was successful and hoping that people just are moving off the fumes of that. And they are. I mean, shit, look at them crowds. I mean, yes, the crowds are smaller, objectively, but they're still louder. They're still there. They're still excited to see Roman.
Moving, brother.
They're, the company's got their own problems, and they'll tell you all the reasons why. Actually, no, everything's fine.
No, this is the greatest it's ever been.
Yeah, with the dog sitting in the house on fire.
We need to stop running Las Vegas. That's all. Yeah, that'll fix your problems. Anyway,
SummerSlam's not selling, but that Saudi money's coming.
Yeah, we got it for now. Anyway, that shit is about to dry up.
Right.
After WrestleMania, watch.
I meant specifically the WrestleMania money.
So, John, they said they're not doing Cody and Punk that they were originally scheduled to do at the Saudi Arabian WrestleMania. So, what now is the WrestleMania the main event then? In Saudi?
I wouldn't automatically write off Cody versus Punk. I would just they might have originally planned to do it for the first time there, but there's no reason in the world why they wouldn't want to do like a rematch or whatever.
Do you think Roman and Oba is strong enough to main event Saudi?
I think with another year of Oba Femi being pushed as the main guy on the TV show that isn't champion, then sure.
I agree.
It's kind of far from now.
There was that report from WrestleVotes that said that this bloodline thing's going to go well beyond WrestleMania 43. So.
I just it's fine. Oba Femi will go to WrestleMania. He'll throw the fucking Usos at each other, and he'll kill Jacob Fatu too, and we'll never see Jacob Fatu as champion. Jacob Fatu is gonna go in the same garbage can as Braun Breaker.
No, just get ready. Oba Femi's gonna join the bloodline.
No, god damn it, no.
I found out he's my third cousin on my mother's side.
Oh my god.
Going all in on a single stable, that could never go wrong.
Roman is gonna push to put Oba Femi in the bloodline. We find out he's 1/4 Samoan. And even that is bloodline. Yeah. Fuck.
Hey, I'm just saying they should have never dropped that thing where Apollo Crews was like in the bloodline for 1 week.
I forgot that happened. Roman was just giving him advice backstage.
And I do not remember that.
He was there in Roman's private locker room, and it felt like they were going to do something here.
Hey,
disappeared.
You know what the one positive about the bloodline is, though? Is that everybody will stop focusing on Jay when they bring in an even shittier wrestler in Zilla.
Oh, shit. Jay has been...
I've actually never watched him work.
He's green, but he's not bad. Like he's not bad. He's not bad. I've seen bad. Like some wrestlers that are bad and they make it to TV anyway. He's better than some of those people.
Get ready for Enzo in the bloodline.
Enzo's probably coming back. Big Cass got a vignette on Raw, but it played
big ass.
It only teased him. It didn't Like it. I don't know. Maybe they'll do another one where it also has Enzo in it.
No, it's going to be Enzo popping out from behind him. I guarantee it.
It should do it that way.
Right out of the silhouette, right?
Right out of the silhouette. That's how it's going to be.
If it was me, I wouldn't even advertise Enzo. I would have Big Cass show up. But then it's fucked up because then Big Cass kind of comes out and feels like secondary. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know,
and honestly, like, as much as he's a piece of shit wrestler, like, the charisma is off the charts, and Big Cass gets overshadowed immediately by the Enzo Amore charisma machine.
When that fucking, what is that instrument that plays in the beginning of that damn theme song? Like, that Italian shit. Nick, you know what it is. Tell me.
Is it a harp?
It's the sounds of your people. Puerto Ricans have drums. Italians have that sound that plays in the beginning of Enzo Amore's theme song.
What are you talking about? Italians only have that electric guitar at the beginning of Nunzio's theme song.
Anyway,
now we need to get like Nick talking about how he feels about the Tony D'Angelo storyline for the next.
I like
I just like whoever just have like a serious like Italian or Sicilian wrestler that like is not like a part of their gimmick. Like it's just he happens to be this. I miss Bruno Sammartino.
I actually watching NXT. Sometimes I find myself feeling like he's completely generic. Like they stripped him of everything he had as a mob guy.
He's not even really a mobster, is he? He's just a guy with a beard now, right?
He's just anymore. He's just a dude. Like he's just some dude. He's got.
He just wears the suspenders now, like he's still it.
No, look at his freaking action figure. It's so unflattering.
Hey, John, the Enzo Amore instrument is a mandolin.
A mandolin. I say that like I recognized it.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The mandolin.
I should have known.
The Mandalorian?
I know a mandolin.
The mandolin and Grogu.
Right.
Oh, wow. That is a bad toy.
It is.
Speaking John language.
Mommy, can I have the beard man? No, I don't want you with this. What the fuck is this freak shit?
He looks like
hairy dude.
He looks like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Truly, they were an Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I'm the NXT champion. Get off my yard.
Yeah. I'm taking your complete collection of Boggs gags.
Oh my God.
Hey, Fireman, I'm the NXT champion.
Yeah. Yeah. You get off my lawn. You get off.
Carl, what are you talking about?
Oh, I know you guys are excited for this. WWE is partnering with Real Short to create vertical dramas. You don't like those? You don't like those vertical live action micro dramas?
I'll actually be right back, guys.
Are they the ones where it's like the AI fruit that talk to each other?
That's right.
Is it going to be AI fruit in the ring?
Fruit Island or Fruit Love Island or whatever. I've seen that come up on my feed, man.
There's going to be a bunch of fruit wrestlers. I want you to be the greatest WWE superstar, and then like a big banana like throws the tiny banana into the ring.
Oh my God!
You are our legacy. Oh my God!
And don't you come back to this family until you're the WWE champion.
Oh my God, this is great. We
fucking love that video.
That was a weird time. Anyway. Yeah, what the fuck were they doing with that music? It was just so random.
They should have added the mandolin.
They do that sometimes. They have like they sometimes they'll catch me off guard. Like when they use "Hate Me Now" for the Miz.
Yeah,
what?
That was really good. That segment is the best part of that whole main event.
Yeah, no, that actual video, that music video was the best.
That was the peak. The peak of that whole thing.
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard Kenny Omega on the promo tonight, he sounded like the Miz.
Talking about Kenny Omega, what the fuck happened to his theme song? The main event one, the one that he said was for big matches.
I think Kenny Omega has a different opinion of big matches than you do.
That motherfucker won the world championship.
It's the biggest match.
It doesn't get better than that. Oh man.
I need I need Cody Rhodes to spend one of these WrestleManias using the what is it? The symphonic version of his theme that he pulled out in AEW.
Oh my god, the remix with the horns in it. Ew.
Yes.
Dude, let me tell you something though. In the arena tonight, when it hit the "Are you ready for this?" I wanted to take my fucking shirt off, dude.
I like that theme song, man. Don't get me wrong, but I liked that he had the other the one that the Final Fantasy people made for him.
Yeah,
I know which one you're talking about.
I might be a piece of shit, but I'm just really nostalgic for Double Sky every time.
Yeah, well, I mean, that goes without saying. But I'm not gonna spend my life begging him to bring it back. You know, I'm just like, but
I will. Fuck you. We still let Jay White use that switchblade.
But they just introduced this one. Like he only had it for a year, and that's fucking gone. And they made it just for him. So it's like, how could this be a licensing issue? You know, it doesn't make any sense.
You know what ungodly pisses me off?
Go for it.
WWE.
That, but also Hook's new theme song.
Dude, no.
Oh god, I don't know what they did, but the Action Bronson song is so superior.
Hey, no. Let me tell you something. They did a Ring of Honor match tonight. They taped one Ring of Honor match. It was the Ops versus 3 Jobbers, and that music hit, and the fucking crowd went crazy, dude. That song is a banger. I don't give a fuck. I will die on that.
I don't like that song. Like they got the money, get actual Sinatra.
I love it.
And also, I miss the hooks. I miss the hook signal.
I do too. That was fun.
But you know what? My thing about Hook is that I kind of like when he first came. Obviously, I had these ideas for where he could be, and it all ended up happening to Dominic instead. But then I see Hook. His lifestyle doesn't afford Hook should go on tour to Japan. He's busy being a fucking socialite. I was gonna say,
can we trust Hook in Japan?
Not even that. It's just he's busy being a fucking rich kid in New York with fucking his girlfriend going to fashion shows and shit. Like he's got a whole different kind of.
It's true.
I think this is just his life. Like this is just his job. It just doesn't work.
I'm just imagining
this is how we're forced to take our dates.
I'm just imagining stories of Hook going to Roppongi and not seeing him for 2 weeks.
What happened? Same thing that happened to me in Roppongi.
No, he did nothing in that Ring of Honor match. He started off the match, he did like a head and arm Tazplex and then disappeared for the rest of the match. It was all Bowens and Shibata. That was it.
They've been featuring more on Ring of Honor lately, and I'm not gonna lie, the way he just he had a match recently against Nick Camarado, and Camarado's a big dude, and to see Hook just lift up and hold Camarado, I'm not gonna lie, that was impressive.
Bandito did that tonight with one hand. With one
yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
But let me tell you something.
I'll ask you guys because I rarely watch more than the main program these days. Is Hook getting better?
No.
So he's completely mainlined.
He's flatlined. Yeah.
He's completely stagnant now. Yeah.
That's it, exactly.
I'll never. Even though he was on a preliminary match for 3 minutes tonight, I'll never get over the fact that Shibata's wrestling on AEW television, and this dude had his brain taken out of his head and put back in and screwed back in.
Not that again.
And fell under a fridge for a year. But I'll never take that for granted. This dude's out there hitting elbows in the corner, doing the dive and drop kick into the corner, and this is Ring of Honor, and these are 3 jobbers, and he's acting like this is the fucking Tokyo Dome.
We are.
Shibata only has 1 speed.
Yeah.
Hey, I was there at his return at the first Forbidden Door.
Oh, dude, they were chanting "Scissor Me, Daddy" at Anthony Bowens, and he was going like this and covering his ears.
We as
the other
we
guy
were
still
heading. No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure. Maybe he's probably technically still signed, but I don't think.
Well, they're doing the thing where Anthony Bowens is acting like he's the leader of the Ops, and they kind of don't like him.
Is he the Ops B team leader?
No, there's no B team. They're just arguing with him and Hook.
Hook and Shibata don't like that Bowens keeps getting a little too active and into the crowd, whereas Joe was like, "Oh, that's great. That's your thing, buddy."
Yeah, Joe was the one that initiated him in without Hook's like input. So yeah.
Because who the fuck are you?
Now Joe's off. Now Joe's off being a clown with Will Arnett's voice.
Joe, get your stable under control.
Yeah. Well, Liv Morgan posted this picture of herself in a dress where she doesn't have any underwear on. It's so good.
Again?
Good. Yeah, she looks good.
She looks very good. She's with like some crazy racist dude or something, right?
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, she puts on the right kind of makeup to be the girl that gets with a guy like that. So I'm not surprised.
Nice.
What is it with like girls dressed like that always do that?
I don't know about dressing like that because I've seen a lot of girls dressed like that make better decisions than men, but they it'd be that way. There was a couple of things going on in AEW, not in AEW, but I mean as we head towards Wembley and the promotional material starts to come out, and you notice like Kenny and Ospreay have a graphic that they're putting out, even though he has a match, but Mercedes doesn't have a graphic with Thekla.
Hey, has Meltzer watched that fucking match with Maya World yet?
He's never gonna give that grade.
Maybe
And you know
someday.
what? He shouldn't. Fuck it. Just keep it moving, bro. Don't worry about it. Just don't even think about it. It's gonna be funny as hell. Just the match that could not be rated.
Imagine that Hyon eventually gets a shot and that match gets rated.
It's so funny because I was there, man. I was sitting in the same place he was, and I would give that match a 4.5, 4.75. I wouldn't have gone 5, except that I really like My World, and there was a crazy big emotional peak. So I was like, fuck it, give it to them for women. I have no influence. Who's gonna hurt me? He is like, it's not a 5. I can't give it a 5, but everybody's gonna get mad at me if I don't give it a 5. So I'm not giving that shit a grade. It is what it is, Grandpa Meltzer. I was talking about Thekla because the Triangle of Madness, all three of them showed up and crashed Stardom's 5-star GP live stream this morning in Japan. So they flew all the way to Japan to fuck this up. Thekla's got a Storm Zero in her hand. It must have been later in Japan. It was early in the morning for us, but I'm sure it was later in the day. And she's out there, and she basically announces that the whole trios will challenge for the Artists of Stardom championships this Saturday. And Julia Hart is going to be entering the 5-star GP. In the middle of this, Tsuyuri gets up and grabs Thekla by her fucking shirt, like she's going to kill her. And Tsuyuri was the first one to respond when Thekla spit on the Stardom logo too. So I get this feeling like this singles match is going to happen soon, and I wonder if it's going to happen in like Japan or America, but I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I'm looking forward to see Julia on a fucking tournament tour, a round robin storm tour.
Yeah.
She's about to find a demon inside of her or get the shit beat out of her.
Yeah.
Right.
I was curious about that to the point of almost concern because I felt like Julia Hart's kind of regressed in the past year or so after that injury.
Oh, well, here's how you get it back.
Maybe. But it's like you said, it's either how you get it back or it's how you take a beating for, a 3-week loop.
I found out that I don't like professional wrestling.
Like, I was standing there just going, like, I think this should be a Sky Blue spot, but they gave it to Julia Hart.
I would have went with Sky Blue, too. Sky Blue's funny as fuck because her promos are... They put a video out of her cutting a promo. I don't know who. I don't remember on who, but I just remember it made me think of, yes, girl, give us nothing. Yeah, I love it. And she's out there like, I'm Sky Blue, and I'm going to fight you next week.
I can't stand Sky Blue.
Is this her idea of being like gothic creepy girl?
Yes.
Maybe? Like she comes off as like
is.
She comes off as like library girl.
Nah, y'all, like this is for all you
Like
Illinois
Daria?
listeners. She absolutely comes off like a girl from Schaumburg still.
Is that where she's from?
I believe so.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, I
Are
remember
they
seeing,
all shaped like that?
I remember
Yeah.
seeing her like RJ City
Maybe.
episode. And I was just like, yo, this girl's got a little bit of hood in her.
ratchetness. It comes with the territory.
That's what the Schaumburg girls like to portray themselves as.
Oh, okay.
John, Willow cut a promo after Dynamite saying that she's on her way to TJPW.
Oh, that's right. She has a match on the 18th against Mizuki.
Yeah,
that's gonna be good.
Y'all better strap that woman.
Yeah, she's gonna go. She got
the biggest reaction tonight.
She shouldn't lose to Mercedes, man.
No, she shouldn't.
No.
People are all up in arms because they're like, oh, Kenny shouldn't lose to Ospreay, and I'm like, no, you're crazy. Like Kenny absolutely shouldn't lose to Ospreay. It's Mercedes.
No,
you don't want to do. Don't do a WrestleMania 39 with this shit.
I'm just gonna say that back.
No. This makes all the sense to be Kenny's last hurrah.
Right, do it now.
Do it now.
Passing of the torch, really, too. I am the guy who helped start this, and you are the guy who's gonna carry it now. Hold on, because I'm old and I'm getting tired.
This is just All Might passing the torch to Deku.
It really is, and people are. I understand. Like I love Kenny Omega too. Don't get me wrong. Like,
God damn it! Stop mixing your anime references.
Oh, talk about anime references. I can't wait to talk about Dynamite in a second.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, no, I love Kenny Omega as
my
much.
buddy leaned over to me and went, "That's an anime reference," and I was like,
I get it.
That's the easiest one in the world. I mean, got that.
Yeah, one. No, my friend was like 3 sheets to the wind. He was like 4 beers in, and he goes, "Oh, that's an anime reference."
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is.
That.
It's either that or I choose.
It is the anime equivalent of referencing Hogan and Andre. Like, Hogan and Warriors. Like, yes, it is.
Right,
that is in fact the pro wrestling reference.
Oh, hey, there's also a guy behind us, very drunk, professing that Brian Cage was the best wrestler in the world, just screaming it during his match with Darby. He's like, I know Darby's going to win, but fucking Brian Cage deserves to win.
I'm glad somebody
I'd agree with that.
And when he was doing the curls with Darby, he was going, I know he's not natural, but I fucking love him.
I'd also agree with that. No, I love you, Brian Cage. Shout out. Man was passed down from Canyon himself, the Mortis gimmick, and he has the Mortis costumes.
Yeah.
I like it. I like Brian Cage.
I like Brian. He's cool, yeah.
That reminds me of when Blitzkrieg passed down the gimmick to Jack Evans, and Jack Evans had like 3 matches with it and couldn't work in the costume.
That's right.
Hey, Nick, what about when Glacier sold his gimmick to Kaz Hayashi?
Oh my god.
Glacier was just being a ham and not supporting Norman Smiley when he said he would.
Yeah.
The 2 more things I had to talk about before we covered Dynamite. One, how long before The Rock shows back up in WWE? Because holy shit, he fucked the whole WrestleMania over to
Moana,
to completely bomb Moana. This movie is about to lose $100 million at the box office.
When are we going to just admit that The Rock is not a box office draw, man? Fucking Black Adams, Moana.
Yeah, no. If you look back, because so it depends on, like, obviously if you're an executive, you should start thinking about how much money you're putting down on Dwayne. Yeah. You should probably start thinking about lowering his price a little bit. But if you're talking about, like,
I'm actually curious to see what
recognizability, like how much he's worth. Like, I'm sure, like, he brings value. He still brings value for sure. But if you're like looking at the list of films that he's been in lately, and how many of them have really hit that box office space, or really, even if you go back in his history, like his most successful film is what? The original Moana? Like Maui?
Yeah.
His best fucking role in his history, in his career. His most successful role was Maui. So he tried to do it again.
Like the Rundown? Yeah, like the Rundown only made $80 million worldwide.
Moana made $687.2 million.
That's a lot.
That's
fucking Moana.
Like
I was just saying.
Yeah,
Walk
but
and
this
Tall
one,
and The Rundown are great movies, but they didn't make any money.
Hobbs and Shaw made $760 million, but I guess that's also piggybacking off the Fast and the Furious brand.
Vin Diesel somewhere smiling.
I was there with you, dog. I knew you were coming to tell me about it.
This is what Vin Diesel's like. I told you so.
Count, motherfucker.
The Scorpion King made $178 million.
Those were the good days for him. When he could do the Hobbs and Shaw thing and almost pull $1 billion, like we would still undeniably like look at him be a success, even with the Fast and Furious thing.
Skyscraper.
Then those movies happen. Rampage, Skyscraper. Fucking
Jumanji was big though.
Jumanji was good. That's a good one.
Yeah, but like Jumanji again is also like kind of piggybacking off an established IP.
Well, I mean, at this point, he's gonna jump on whatever fucking IPs he can. That was really his thing.
He was on Baywatch, so like, yeah, like, I get it.
Oh my god,
this is what I mean though. Like, how many of those fucking movies was he in? The Rampage, the Skyscrapers, the Baywatches, the fucking. How many fucking things did he tank afterwards? I think I always think about Black Adam in the DC universe, which
and also like say what you will for the critical reactions, like the job he did to it, but like Smashing Machine made nothing.
Right.
That's his latest pivot, because if I'm losing money, I can at least say I was worried about the art. You know, we weren't really thinking about the box office.
John. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, 2017 grossed $963 million worldwide. Its sequel, Jumanji, The Next Level, 2019 grossed $802 million worldwide.
Not bad, too. Almost $2 billion for that franchise, and they're doing the third one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What's her name posted photos of her the other day? Karen Gillian, Nebula.
Yeah. Karen Gillian, you had it.
Yeah.
Shit, stick to those. Stop fucking with Moana.
Get back to TV. Give us more Young Rocket.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this movie. I have no plans on seeing this movie. I don't think I will ever see this movie, but I saw a clip, and so I liked the original Moana. I liked the cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon was good.
One thing I was interested in seeing was how they were gonna do the tattoos in live action, because that was like a big thing about Moana. Like Maui's tattoos tell the story and they move and shit. And so people also asked that question online, and someone else responded by posting the clip from the live action film. And it was projections onto rocks instead. So the tattoos were telling stories on rocks. And it was the volume, the volume. Sometimes when they use the volume wrong in Hollywood, you can tell they're using the volume. It was one of those moments where it's like, oh, everything's happening in a circle and all the cool things are only happening on the wall. So awesome.
That was an awesome pie face, John.
And that's how we feel about the Rock's movies.
That's how we roll, baby. There's actually a huge article on the Dirt Sheet Radio website from our writer Jameis, also our editor, who completely.
Is he the one that does the Wrestler of the Day too?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's great.
He is a fucking man. He's a very big.
I totally thought that was you, John.
No, man, you've seen some of those choices.
I thought you were just working the algorithm.
Sorry, Jim.
Sometimes I tell Jameis, like, okay, like this thing happened yesterday, so the Wrestler of the Day should be this person. But most times he's doing it on his own, and I think
Did you see the person comment like the day that Sheamus left WWE, he put up Wrestler of the Day Sheamus, and someone was like, I've never seen you put up a WWE wrestler before. And then he like linked to like back in April where Sheamus was Wrestler of the
Day. You love to see it, but it's up there right now on the website. He went, and he usually does the box office report every week, but this week the box office report was about how much Dwayne Johnson is failing to draw money in Hollywood lately. So that's a great article. People were so mad at him, like, how could you say that? And he's like, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
Anyway,
it's very Meltzer-ish, where it's just like, how could you say such a thing? It's just like, dog, I'm just following the math. It's right there. Like, I'll tell you.
Look at the map.
It's like when people are mad at Meltzer over the 97 screw job, and they're like, "Where did you get your information?" He's like, Bret Hart
himself.
Bret Hart, Bret who kept comprehensive journals of his time.
Right.
People always talk their shit, but then you see the fucking. Did you see that? Jericho was doing an interview the other day where he was talking about, oh man, I had I wanted to go back to WWE, but the price wasn't right, so I went and did a interview with TNA, and he says I had my cousin listen in, and then I gave him an email address to the dirt sheet writers, and I was like, so you emailed the dirt sheets yourself after the conversation,
the old cousin routine,
the old cousin thing. Yeah, but my point being, like, wrestlers for years they use the dirt sheets to do things like this, and then all of a sudden when they hear bad things about themselves, the dirt sheets are a horrible place. Dave Meltzer's evil. He unleashed evil on all of us, and he should die.
Conan used to call him like every day. Like Meltzer said in an interview every day, he's like, yeah, I used to get used to most of my WCW stuff from Conan.
It's gotta be hard to be Meltzer sometimes, but I don't think he thinks about it.
No, he's autistic. He doesn't think about anything but wrestling.
It's true.
I don't think he stops to think about all the people that are publicly talking about him that used to contact him all the time, except for Jim Cornette. I think that one hurt him.
Yeah.
Fucking guy used to talk to me every day. Not things of the devil. That's so funny.
The most interesting argument about Meltzer I heard recently was someone being like, the idea that he had no right to give Hogan versus Andre like a -4 because it sold out the building and it was a colossal mainstream attraction.
Oh yeah, Meltzer also counted the seats in that arena.
Yeah.
Meltzer debunked a lot of WrestleMania 3 things.
That's crazy.
They never forgave him for that.
That's why. Anyway, the final thing I wanted to talk about was before Dynamite was the CMLL Men's Grand Prix. It's complete.
Oh, yeah.
We know all the competitors in this year's Men's Grand Prix.
I'm
gonna be right up in that bitch. I'm gonna be right up in that bitch. I cannot wait to be at that fucking show.
Strong.
Next strong.
Yeah, so we have 11 members on each team. On Team Mexico, we have Salua, Hechicero, Volador Jr., Templario, Titan, Ángel de Oro, Último Guerrero, Bárbaro Carbonario, Máscara Dorada, Soberano Jr., and Mystico, which is all, like, fucking every person. All the biggest fucking people are in this match from CMLL. And then you have Team World,
Jimmy Doke,
where we get a fucking random ass Generation Next reunion. Austin Aries, Roderick Strong back together. Doki,
let's go.
Japan.
Dude, love Doki.
Rohan Raja from MLW. Have no fucking idea who this is. I mean, not MLW. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. Pac, big one. Blake Christian, a great guy to go to Mexico. He moves exactly how you'd want. This one's baffling. Yujiro Takahashi showed up in here somewhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think they just want to get rid of him.
What's Ren?
What's
the matter? Ren Narita wasn't available?
Do you guys have anybody?
No, because Ren Narita's fucking leading the goddamn House of Torture now.
You got Claudio Castagnoli, Leon Cage, who's a great guy, follows Jersey Radio, invented that move that the Young Bucks stole.
Who said that? What'd you say?
He did a leap off the top rope like a stomp, and then lands on the floor and catches the guy into a power bomb.
Yeah.
But the Young Bucks turns into a tag team move. But I was like, he's so cool, he did it alone.
No, I'm asking who it was, John, not the move.
Oh, Leon Cage. Leon Cage, great guy.
Okay,
Orange Cassidy, which surprised me. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, shit.
But that's the type of environment he's familiar with, though.
Yeah, no. I mean, shit, it's just been a while. Like, he's gonna throw on the fire ant or whatever fucking
do it. Gotta do it.
And then this was the funniest one. Bandito. Wait a minute. Why you here? You belong on the other team. What the fuck?
You count.
They said you want to gallivant with that white boy. You can stay over there.
Hanging around Brody King for way too long, brother. You're on Team World. What?
It's just that Umbrella Academy meme where they're in the cars passing by each other.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a big fucking match, and I'm excited to see it. I know that a lot of the guys in Team World, not a lot of great guys on Team World, but there are some questionable ones, like the guy who I don't know, Rohan Raja. Maybe he's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been missing out on some sick ass Rohan Raja matches.
Maybe this is his breakout performance.
Or he's gonna get in there and fucking blow the fuck up. Or maybe
he's the new Sanjay Dutt, John.
Get up. I like Sanjay. I miss Sanjay. I miss
he's
Sanjay
the Julia Hart of the tournament
on TV. Yeah, but I'm excited for this. Like I said, I'll be there. I'll be in the building for this and Grand Slam. Funny enough, like I got invited to these shows, but when I asked again, I was worried about asking for the second one because we already confirmed again I'm gonna be there on these days, blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay, we're still good for Friday, right? I'm not trying to be greedy or nothing. Right. they were like, yeah, just make sure you let me know. And then they didn't get back to me fast, so I was so scared. I bought a ticket anyway. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking miss this Grand Prix show, no matter what. So when they, even though I imagine they're still gonna, like, I'm gonna go and they can be like, okay, you're fine. But I bought such a good seat that I'm gonna be like, actually, I'm gonna be down there in the front. I'll see you guys later. Fuck that. It's gonna be right okay. Anyway, we've got AEW Dynamite left.
There.
You, Mac, tell us about your experience at the show. I'll be right back. I can hear you, but I'm gonna disappear for a second.
Yeah, it was I mean, last year I went to the show, and I believe it was March or April that had the Mercedes and Athena in the Owen Cup, and it had that awesome Takeshita and Osprey match, the 5.5 star match. And then it had the Ops winning the trios titles from Death Riders. And that was an amazing show. When I go to wrestling shows, especially AEW, I try not to compare shows. I even went to the show where at the Agganis Arena in Boston, and I think it was November, when Mercedes unified the ROH World Women's Television Championship.
Mm-hmm.
This show, if it did not have Commander and Kyle Fletcher on it, would have been an absolute fucking bomb. Like, I love AEW to death. I am I'm ecstatic that I get something that's as close to how I felt when I watched ECW.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Telemundo, praying that Telemundo would switch over at 1 a.m. on a Friday night to ECW Hardcore TV, you know?
Of course.
But, yeah. But this show really didn't do it for me, man. Like,
listen, if I can just jump in and say, because you mentioned ECW Hardcore TV, and I was thinking about it, I was a huge ECW fan, but not every episode hits.
Right. No, they're not all going to be winners.
And some episodes would just replay like 2 or 3 matches from like Anarchy Rules, or
right. Well, they had the post pay-per-view show, and that's what they do. Yeah.
But
I mean, look at how much of 90s wrestling was mostly squash matches.
Yeah.
I'm telling you something. This Omega and Osprey and Kevin Knight thing just went on way, way, way too fucking long. Like, people in the crowd were like, wrap it up, like screaming, like, and then Darby and Brian Cage was a good match. It started off slow, and then it got good at the end. What else was on it? Idolo and Doyle was really good.
I want to ask you about that. How fucking ugly did that first bump look live?
Which one?
The one where fucking Doyle just pounces him through the bottom rope.
Oh, dude. when he hit him, he didn't even hit the rope. He just went through the opening of the rope and went to the floor and like rolled and hit the barricade. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because I was watching it when it happened on TV. I was just like, God damn it! You don't just get fucking hurt.
So we thought that Edge or Copeland got hurt in the match when he did the leapfrog and landed on his leg and twisted his leg, and then he rolled out of the ring and he was gone for like a good 3 minutes, and it looked like Christian was like looking over his shoulder waiting for him to come, and then Copeland gets back in the ring and the first thing they do is a fucking leapfrog spot where he lands on his leg wrong again. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're 49 years old, stop it. But seeing Jay White was cool. Seeing that they flew Okada just into Boston just to run down and hit a Rainmaker was great. Yeah. But you know what's funny?
Dude, Jay White had a huge pop too when he came out.
Dude, it was enormous because we knew it was coming because the rest of the Bang Bang gang ran out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we saw David Finlay roll in the ring with Christian with his back turned. We were like,
it's coming.
Here comes the slice.
I do not understand that choice of main event.
The Divine Dominion.
I mean, other than I guess the most obvious thing is like, well, Mercedes is in the main event in some way, but like other than that, like this is such a nothing burger of a main event.
It was 100% Boston plus giving a main event spot to High End in My World.
Then give her a fucking singles match. Jesus Christ.
They were selling Red Sox style shirts that said All Elite Wrestling in the Red Sox font, and on the back
that's good. That's very cool.
It had a number 26 and it said Boston with the $2 signs in the middle of it.
Sure.
And then then there was another one that said Monet, and then it said 26, and on the front of it it said Mercedes written in the Red Sox.
But they couldn't give her a better feature? God damn.
Yeah, I don't know. They had some pretty cool merch there. Like they had the TNT title. They had the world title that you can put the side plates in, but I already got my bootleg world title that looks really good. So I'm not fucking with the other world title.
Did they have the puppet Mercedes there?
No, but they had the Lucha Libre mask with all the NFL teams on it.
Nice.
But it was $65, and I was not touching that.
That is not so nice,
dude. So my brother says to me the other day, he goes, "Did you pre-order GTA?" I said, "I'm not spending $99 fucking dollars on GTA," and then I go and drop $600.
You don't have to spend $99 on GTA.
I know.
That is a man who knows what he wants in life.
But I didn't. I don't know, man. Like this show really just didn't hit for me, and I'm not going to Collision because now I moved out of Boston. About 3 months ago.
Real quick, just for our audio listeners, that was Mack holding up the TNT championship.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just moved out of Boston like 3 months ago because living in Boston is just an absolute fucking nightmare. You can't get anywhere, you can't park. There's constantly just things going on. So I moved out to kind of the country, kind of like more south of Boston, and battling traffic into Boston tonight at 4 p.m. to get to my buddy's house by 5 so we could have something to eat and get to the show was like an hour and a half like adventure. And I'm not doing that 2 days in a row. So I'm not going to Collision, but I gave the show tonight. Yeah, I gave the show tonight a C.
Not bad.
Yeah. And I found myself like, even though he is a tremendous loser who deserves nothing but the worst in life, I found myself agreeing with that idiot JD from NY.
Oh no!
Like he hated that. He hated the show tonight, and I found myself agreeing with him, which I hate. But
it did
every point that he made, he was just like, I was like, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. You still suck a dick, but yeah, I agree with that.
I did want to ask, when you were there, did you see any dark matches? Did we see anything with Kieran Gray or Stephen Borden Jr.?
There was no dark matches. It was just that one Ring of Honor match. That was it.
No Sting Jr. What a waste.
Don't forget Darby Jr.
No big show to save him from the swirl.
God.
Nobody talks about Kieran Gray. Everyone just talks about Sting Jr. getting saved.
I didn't hate Dynamite. I know it was it definitely wasn't it was a come down after last week.
Right.
Sure.
It really felt like that. Like, this is not Collision.
Yeah, it was a Collision-esque card. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't like when pay-per-views are this close or whatever. When major shows are that close, you leave yourself no time to build.
Yeah.
But they always wait until the last 2 weeks anyway. Like, I hate that shit so much. I hate that shit so much. Or if you're gonna announce matches, then
they only had 3 matches announced. They only had 2 matches announced tonight, and then like we were sitting in the stands, and then it was like I refreshed the AEW Twitter. I was like, oh, here's 3 more matches for your asses.
Camarado and Solo are getting a match. Hey, shout out to Aaron Solo getting that match. I guarantee that they just wanted to give Aaron Solo something after Cody threw him under the bus.
Brother, that shit is so. That's what I was talking about. Cody's only interesting when he's burying people that used to be close to him or are close to him. He was funny when he did it to Matt Cardona. Does it to told all those stories. Talked about CM Punk backstage. That guy's not leader. We all laughed at him. And now, now
we're doing business.
My drunk friend leaned over to me and goes, "Is that the guy that fumbled Bailey?"
Oh my god!
And I went, "Yeah, that's the guy that."
Hey,
fumbled
you
Bailey.
don't know, man. Maybe she fumbled him. I give no one the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
And he goes, and then I leaned over and I go, "Yeah." And he also fumbled Fallon Henley and her giant ass.
Arby's, huh? That's a funny story. And the idea that Arby's reached out to Fallon Henley.
Yeah,
Arby's?
Like that actually pissed me off a little bit because I was like, "What the sexist fuck? Like, why did she get the gift package? Like, why did Aaron Solo not get a gift package? Like, he's the victim here.
Can Aaron Solo just have something nice happen to him, please?
Yeah, instead of getting beaten in 5 minutes.
I mean, he just got
rodeo.
Cody just put him over and he got on TV, so maybe this is the start.
Yeah, I don't know about putting him over, but
it was barely Solo. It was like mostly Camarado in the ring.
She just got married too. It was a horrible time to tell that story.
Also, shout out to Camarado. That dude's got a fantastic look.
He does. He always did. I was wondering why he didn't get used more.
He reminds me of Berserker, Nick.
Yeah, like he's like a like Berserker, throwing like some Johnny Nord, you know.
Yeah,
that's the same guy.
Nick.
Berserker Nick, hey, what's up? That's my new name. That's pretty cool. No, I'm like John Nord, like a little Bruiser Brody in there.
Yeah. A little. I haven't seen him in a long enough match to know if he's any good. He's usually in these fast ones.
See, that's the issue is because like he's always getting destroyed in a few minutes. Like I would love to see just something like, you know what? He's on Ring of Honor all the time.
The industry just hates big beefy motherfuckers.
Right. Yeah, this man came into the industry 30 years late.
Kind of like Brian Cage.
Man, imagine so many of these beasts, these monsters that, you know, are just getting destroyed. Imagine them 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad, big guy. Do a flip. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
John, was your camera off because you were smoking drugs?
No.
Allegedly.
Who would do that? Why would I ever do that? That's completely illegal.
For medicinal purposes, John.
Well, not your main one anymore.
Not really. It's illegal where I'm at, so I can't smoke.
Oh, that's right, because of the base.
Yeah, I can't. So I have to go off base to smoke weed, which is a whole fucking thing.
I have to go off base to free base.
Whoa, Jesus Christ! We had AEW Dynamite tonight.
Sorry,
July 15th. 2026, and we opened up with a promo backstage. The Death Riders, Will Ospreay's dropping forearms like he's gonna kill someone. I think it's a reference to that one video that always goes viral, where it's like this wrestler broke the script and attacked his opponent, but it's just Will Ospreay doing the forearms to the back of the guy's head.
That guy's in there, Mack Kurt, yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was this fucking. That's right. It's Mack Kurt.
Yeah, Mack Kurt, yeah.
Yeah, so Ospreay's doing that to a punching bag, and Moxley comes in the room and he basically tells the other Death Riders. I mean, Yuta and Garcia had a tag team title match coming up, so he's like, "You guys go let them know. I don't give a fuck what Hall of Fame they're in. Go kick their ass." And he tells them to leave. He talks to Ospreay. He tells him that it doesn't matter who he's in the ring with. You got to take the shot. So you got to kill Kenny Omega to win the title. You know, he's saying do it. He's saying do it. He's saying give him the Tiger Driver, break his neck, do what you got to do.
Which is something he's already done before, so there shouldn't even be an argument about this.
Yeah, he just did it to Swerve. He should be fine. to do it to
Did
Kenny.
it to Brian.
I'm so sick of the Tiger Driver story, as if we haven't already gone over that peak.
Well, Greg,
I think the idea is that he doesn't use it on
Brian.
everyone, right?
Yeah.
He just uses it when it's an important moment or someone who deserves to get hurt.
But also, we ended up making fun of it too, and this is the sort of thing where like I joke about there not being enough sometimes control over the wrestlers in some certain instances, because it's so funny to have like one of your main event guys, Will Ospreay, be like, I don't want to use the Tiger Driver buff. It's too dangerous. It might hurt somebody. Meanwhile, on the fucking C show, Queen Aminata is gonna kill a bitch. Queen Aminata don't give a fuck. Queen Aminata has bigger balls than your main event.
Sometimes I worry
Ospreay has a conscience. Dang it.
Sometimes I worry that's why she doesn't get the big push.
Because Queen Aminata's just doing shit.
Yeah, she's just beating bitches up.
So
staple on Ring of Honor now.
John, it's funny. It's funny you say that because I was talking to a female wrestler a couple of months ago, and I was like, who is the person you don't like wrestling? And she was like, oh, Queen Aminata. I said, why? And she goes, she lays that shit in.
Yeah, but
really?
lay it back in, motherfucker. Then we got some
put it
good
on
shit
the meat,
to
dog.
watch.
As long as you put it on the meat, it's good.
She gave me a hip attack in the corner one time, and she literally like rocked me. She goes, it took me like 30 seconds to get back to my feet.
You gotta put that hand up.
That's a firm hip attack.
That's just Bob Holly with hip attacks. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Me next.
We followed that up with a match a wrestling match of which the opponents
wrestling on a wrestling show.
I'm not sure of because I lost.
John, you forgot about the
I lost my place. I lost my place on the fucking thing. So I'm trying to stall.
Edge and Christian win with the super spear, the pop up.
No,
spear.
we didn't even talk about the match.
Oh,
no, we didn't get to that match.
I was trying to. Yeah, Edge and Christian won. What? No,
no. Garcia and you were so young.
We did have Edge and Christian versus Daniel Garcia.
They hated Yuta, the crowd.
I love that. Yuta gets heat everywhere he goes. We ain't gonna do shit with
Yuta.
it. Yeah. They ain't gonna do a fucking thing with it. But he's got it.
And it will not be harnessed.
Edge and Christian retained the World Tag Team Championships over Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta. Post-match, the number one contenders, the Young Bucks, are looking on from the audience. They're wearing suspiciously New Day colored t-shirts. And I was like, oh, you're doing this stuff again. I remember they used to play these games.
They're so subtle, those two.
Very
nuanced.
And so at this point, the Death Riders and the Dogs attack, right? And I'm like,
I thought that was Gabe Kidd at first.
Remember those 6 weeks of promos where we just said best in the world every chance we could?
Can you make the Cookie Monster shirt on?
You're drinking Pepsi backstage.
They jumped Edge and Christian, and I thought the Young Bucks were going to get involved, but they're like, well, not my problem. I'm all the way up here anyway.
Yeah, because weren't they gone for the balcony? It was like, are they making their way down? What's happening?
Nope, not my business. the Bang Bang Gang comes out though. Jay White, they even the odds, but the smoke clears. Christian sees Jay White's got the shillelagh in his hand, and he thinks he's gonna hit him. And Jay White's like, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you with this." And Edge kind of convinces him to calm down. So they keep teasing this Christian Jay White tension. I think they're just trying to address the fact that the last time Jay White was on TV, he was like in a feud with Christian.
Yeah,
they
did that before, and Jay White was also smart enough to like reference that not only did he have beef. No, Christian referenced that he had beef with Jay White already with Edge, and then Jay White came out and was beefing with like, so y'all are just cool with this Death Riders thing now, huh?
The Death Riders and the Dogs thing, I mean, it's easy to understand how they connect, but it's so weird because the Death Riders are like fucking everywhere. You know, they're just doing things. I
kind of like it though, in its own way.
I do
too. All over, man. They're fucking terrible.
You
it's like, hey, you're messing with the dogs. You're messing with us. Just saying.
It it's one of those things where like you could like in one case it's interesting that they have these like multi-pronged problems, but the other like it can get overwhelming in a TV show when if you put them in too many segments together.
Yeah, John, I don't know if you remember, but like back in like the early 2000s when Triple H was with China, when Triple H was with China would go down to the ring with Triple H and beat the shit out of the baby faces, get so much heat from the crowd. But then she would come out as a singles wrestler, do the thing with Double J where Double J was being a misogynist, beat the shit out of Double J and get cheered. So it was the same show. She'd get booed by the crowd and flipped off, and then later out she would come out and beat up Jeff Jarrett, and it would be like, yeah, she's going to win the Intercontinental title. It's kind of like the thing with the Death Riders. Like the Death Riders attack Edge and Christian, they get fucking booed, and then they come out, and then John Moxley comes out later to save, Ospreay from the Don Callis family, and it's like, yeah, the Death Riders, and it's like, dude, you just booed them like 20 minutes ago.
Well, remember going back to the WCW example, Kurt Hennig betraying the Horsemen, and he's like the most hated guy for the hardcore WCW fans. Meanwhile, he's also at the same time doing this storyline where he's like showing respect and love to Chris Jericho, and so telling like the NWO members, no, don't jump Jericho.
Yeah.
I guess people are nuanced.
I love that. I love that, dude. I think it's cool. Wrestling can do that.
It's fine. I just meant more like they're involved all over the card, which is interesting. Like, where are we?
Right.
Like they're doing this with Edge and Christian. Like, to what end? What the fuck did the Death Riders have to do with Edge and Christian right now?
Sure.
But we get it backstage. Renee Paquette is talking to Andrade, and he reveals he has MJF's ring. Renee asks, did he get it from Will Ospreay after the main event last week? And Andrade says, how you know?
How you know?
Andrade and Ospreay are canonically.
You don't like that, do you, Greg?
I don't like the way they use it.
I love it.
It was good last week.
Yeah.
See, when fucking blames him for using the crane, and then Andrade just goes, how you know? I was like, see, that makes sense. The way they're just doing it as a catchphrase where he asks the question for no reason kills me.
No, I the only person that was like really hoping that when he pulled the ring box out, that John Moxley would just walk up and see that Andrade is holding a ring to Renee.
What the hell is going on here?
I loved when Andrade and Leo Rush were interacting. He knows how you know. He knows how you know.
I get where Greg is coming from. I think I agree too. I think Andrade has so many things going on for him right now that he doesn't need to do it like that. But I guess
adds a little bit to it.
It's
his trick. It's his thing.
It works. It's a yeet like thing. Like, it's wrestling. Everybody has.
He got a mega pop when he came out, dude. Like, this guy was ice cold in WWE. He was ice cold in AEW before he left, and he was ice cold in WWE. And now he's the hottest he's ever been in years.
Oh, yeah. I think he's good. They gave him a lot more women now. Like, he's got a lot of them now. He's got one on a boat. He's got two in the entrance. He's got
this is one of the lessons he learned from Flair, I bet.
Yeah, he's got another tall blonde on the boat.
I like that he got the white woman on the boat, and he brought the Latinas with him to the ring.
He takes a picture with the white woman in the crowd.
Another white woman in the crowd. You got to get some chocolate in there, Andrade. But
he also probably has one of the like the best original themes in that company.
It is. It's a great song. Do you know there's a full version they haven't used in a long time?
Really?
It used to have an intro. Like it would play like a thing, and then it would go to the not just the words, but it had like a whole different part of it. There's a whole part of that song they don't use anymore.
They followed into the loop vortex.
Yeah, it went right into the but it didn't used to do that. Anyway, it's backstage. The conglomeration are looking for challengers for the World Trios Championships, and the man shows up. Ricochet says, "Don't worry, we aren't going to attack you." And then the Lethal Squirrel beats their ass. And he says, "Well, we said we wouldn't attack you, but these men aren't in the demand yet." And I was like, what? Ricochet with a fucking faction of 6 people? Why is Ricochet need an army? What is Ricochet doing with an army?
The Demand versus Don Callis army. Do it.
It's a little crazy that, like, Ricochet, the the can't cut a promo guy is like the leader of the faction.
There was a lot. There was a lot of why you bald? Why you bald?
He's come a long way, man.
Oh yeah.
But that goes to show you all it takes. You know, it's a little fucking opportunity. But
a little Samantha Urban in your life.
Yeah, surprised she's not. You know, she's really doing her own thing. But I guess she's still locked into non-compete.
She's got to write. Like, she's got to write out that contract.
It's like really long.
Yeah, she had like a year non-compete, didn't she?
It's like 2 years or something.
I think it's not that it's a non-compete, but more so it's just the literal terms of that contract she's got to write out.
Yeah,
but she's funny.
I know she wanted to be a
How
character,
you know, Nick?
and I bet I'm willing to bet AEW will let her do that.
I'm sure. It wouldn't be hard for her to be a character with Ricochet either. It wouldn't be hard. Giving him a faction though, putting a Lethal Swirl with the Demand isn't the worst thing in the world because Lethal Swirl they've been losing a lot on TV, so as a faction it's hard to take them seriously. But I guess if you group them up with people that get wins, like the Demand doesn't win all the time, but they don't get pinned very much either.
Right.
When the GOA, like when they're like sometimes, you know, like they've been dominating on Ring of Honor and stuff.
Yeah.
But like before that, they were like jobbing out on TV to the Hurt Syndicate, and then you're like, oh, these guys aren't nothing. Then you immediately pair them up with Ricochet, and you're like, oh, these guys are a fucking threat now. So it's not hard.
Yeah.
They are legitimately killing dudes on Ring of Honor. The jobbers are bloodied.
We talked about last week, right? That was fucking nuts. The way Toa Leona was acting with those jobbers.
And like he sprinted in and cracked his head into the jobber's head, and both of them got hardwayed.
It makes me laugh because, like, obviously, like the jobber situation is different now. Because it's usually just like, you know, it's actual local guys who might actually do something one day. Like, it's not the same as like the fucking sheep that they would put in front of Yokozuna to fucking absolutely demolish.
So he
I missed that.
That's how fucking Toa Leona was treating these motherfuckers.
like Toa Leona thought he was back in fucking 1992. He's fucking as a reference Nick would appreciate, he's fucking Vader on WCW Saturday Night just beating the shit out of Lamb.
These guys don't work here. Who the fuck you gonna tell?
It's Vader just powerbombing two dudes at once while Harley Race is laughing.
I use that reference because like WWE decided Vader beating up jobbers was such an interesting fucking piece of television that they made its own fucking video for it. Just Vader beating up jobbers.
Yeah. Can we appreciate the Rip Rogers one where Vader puts the helmet down and Rip Rogers jumps into like Vader's arms and Vader catches him and holds Rip Rogers over the steam as it goes off?
Oh my god, I never saw that.
From what I heard, that was a Rip Rogers idea.
He's a weird guy.
I did see that. He said that jobbers just... Oh no, I was thinking of a different job. I was thinking of the jobber that slid through the ropes on that GIF. You know, the one that misses a dive and just
on 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Yeah.
Right through the ropes. Yeah,
he was like, it was my idea. I just wanted to be different. I knew I was gonna be a jobber, so I just wanted
the
to
fake Ricky Morton.
Yeah. If there was one wrestler
taking
on the
fucking
roster
Chris
tonight,
Ambrick bumps.
If there was one wrestler on this show tonight that I marked out for the most, who would you think it would be?
Well, I can't
based on just how I feel about this person.
Jake Doyle.
Yes, sir.
Because you were the most incessantly annoying Jake something guy I've ever seen.
I love Jake something, man. I love him.
Something.
It was we're about to get to that match right now, and it was a really good match. Andrade makes his way out, like I said, with two beautiful Latinas. Comes out to the ring, has a great match with with Jake Doyle. Wins an opportunity to face Mark Davis at the pay-per-view for the AEW National Championship.
Did you see the spot where he chokeslammed him on the apron and completely missed the apron? His like back slammed off the apron.
Yes,
the whole crowd just went, "Oh,
God!"
It just Fletchered him.
Nick was
two awful bumps for Andrade in that match.
Dude, Nick was when Doyle got in the ring and charged at Andrade and hit him, and Andrade went through the rope and didn't hit the rope, just hit floor.
He just fell on his shoulder. Like, it was horrible. I thought it was.
I thought the match was over. I thought the segment was fucked.
Right.
But
Andrade's tough though. You ain't gonna get him out that easily.
Bro, he's fucking jacked. I would hope that all that muscle is doing something.
I mean, that muscle mass is what saved Tyson Kidd's life.
See, sometimes it depends on how you get the muscle.
I mean, that is a very valid point.
If you get that muscle the wrong way, it just leads to injuries.
I mean, look at again, you guys know about the story of Martin Farmer Burns back in the 1800s. Man had like one of the strongest necks in pro wrestling, so strong, in fact, that on the carnival circuit, because this is back when wrestling was truly a part of the carnival circuit, he would literally hang himself with a noose, and his neck was so strong it did nothing.
Nah, let's talk about the time where fucking Tanahashi's pec muscle saved his life.
Oh man, the pec muscle that saved New Japan Pro Wrestling. It was incredible to be able to be stabbed by that woman, to live and gain all that sympathy.
Pure.
I have to go get apple juice now.
Your daughter's getting over on us.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, Nick, it's like
this Tanahashi right there.
Yes, I'm walking with Tanahashi.
It's like every other. Nick will tell you. Nick follows me on Instagram. It's like every other day. It's like, hey guys. Jake something's awesome.
Exactly.
You should go and watch his DPW matches. Like I'll post a video of Mike Awesome's like ECW like run, like him putting Spike out of the 2 tables. I'll be like, this is just Jake something now. And he responds to me too. He'll be like, I sent him the thing of him walking out tonight, and he was like, oh no, I sent the video of him walking out after his match. And he sent me a message, and he was like, was that you, chanting DP Dub? And I was like, there's a whole bunch of people chanting DP Dub, man. And he goes, I missed the orange and black. I was like, yeah, me too, dude, me too.
I do too, but I'm usually talking about Taz.
It's Taz.
Did you see this new produce wrestling that just popped up? Produce wrestling?
No, I'm. Although that is in my area.
What are you talking about? You gotta avoid produce right now. There's a thing going around.
Oh, there's a diarrhea monster going around.
So I've heard. Yes.
No explosive diarrhea.
No, produce wrestling is. It kind of feels like Ring of Honor proper. It kind of feels like late 2000s, like Ring of Honor, like 07 to like 2010 Ring of Honor. It's like really cool. They got Gresham. They got Zack Sabre Jr. They've got like Dijak and stuff like that, dude. It's really good. Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm curious to see what happens with it, because like they've had some interesting stuff happen to their cards lately. Like it was supposed to be a Mystico match that turned into a tag team thing.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm trying to find the.
You talking about produce?
Yeah.
Yeah, produce wrestling. Yeah.
It looks interesting to me. We had a guy. Robert Acosta write article about them on the Jersey Radio website. He was very
Was that the one where like the feeling is back?
Yeah. I really like that. They like that too.
Guys. If anybody was wondering, that's the Liv Morgan photo that
let me lick it. No.
That's at the
oh my god.
That's at the SBs.
Yeah.
No, not the SBs.
No, we were just talking about how much of an annoying Jake's Doyle fan I am. John.
No, it was good for good reason. He's got a big future ahead of him. If he stays healthy.
I said he could be the next Mike Awesome.
I love that time that we had, what was it? Jake Doyle, Brian Cage, and freaking Mark Davis. So they did like a trios match of them versus some jobbers. They absolutely annihilated them. That's what I want to see more of. Give me the Don Callis army just killing people.
Oh, was their name Meat?
See, it's so hilarious. No. It's so hilarious on a visual standpoint to see like those guys as like those guys in the Don Callis family, but like one of their top guys is fucking Kyle Fletcher. From a visual standpoint, that is hilarious.
Right.
That's what happens, man. They should have more skills. He's skilled. He's skilled. He's not just making. He's skilled.
Dude, shout out about RPG Vice being the comedy guys now of the Don Callis Army.
Oh my god, they got killed so fast. We're gonna talk about that right now.
Can we talk about how that hot mulligan song for Kyle Fletcher is so fucking good?
Yeah, that's a great theme song.
So good.
Kenny Omega comes out. He's still wearing the old MJF.
It's funny because when I hear that theme song, I don't think of Kyle Fletcher as the guy be like for like heavy screamo metal.
That's why him and Sky Blue are perfect together.
I guess so.
I like that theme song a lot.
John, the crowd turned on this segment, by the way.
Which segment is this?
It didn't come across on TV.
Which segment is this again?
The Kenny Omega
celebration.
Oh, that, yeah.
Kenny Omega comes out. He's celebrating his world title win. The Young Bucks come out afterwards, and they're like, "Hey, you're wearing this ugly ass belt. We brought you your real belt." So they gave him the title. They gave him the original AEW title with
the Kenny and Friends segment.
Side plates on it.
Nice side plates.
Very nice side plates.
Mm-hmm.
They were nice.
No more Triple B.
And he's proud of himself or whatever, but he's interrupted again by Will Ospreay. Ospreay asks the Bucks if he could have a moment. Ospreay says he's happy with Omega as world champion. Man to man, Ospreay says for 10 years, Kenny Omega has been his hero. Ospreay can only thank Kenny Omega because every time he steps in the ring is in tribute to the work Kenny Omega has done. All Ospreay has ever wanted to be was half as good as Kenny Omega, but he's locked in right now, bro.
This segment is that
segment.
This segment is that scene with Jason Mewes where he's trying to explain like the two dudes masturbating each other with their hands.
But yeah, they're still doing that, and he says every single week, him and Kenny Omega are gonna be out here showing the crowd why this is real life Goku and Vegeta battling it out, bro.
The nerds went wild.
Kevin Knight comes out. He said MJF promised me a world title shot, and I want that shit. And Kenny's like, of all the people in the world whose word you would try to hold me to, it's MJF's. No, I'll give it to you because I'm a nice guy, though.
No, he said Mack. He said Maxib, Jacob Friedman.
Maxib Jacob Friedman.
And he said it 3 times.
I thought he was like messing with the name at first, but then by the third time I realized I don't think he can say the word Maxwell. I think he's incapable of saying the word Maxwell.
This isn't making fun. This is just how you do it.
It's just what it is. And you will figure, okay, what's Kenny Omega? What do they speak in Winnipeg? Is it English or is it French?
It's a mixture of both. My grandfather was from Canada, and he had to learn English when he came over here, kind of like Kevin Owens had to.
Some languages, it's just impossible to learn a fucking letter and stuff. Like some people, like Japanese, like they don't have was it L, or so they use R.
Yeah,
or whatever, or maybe in reverse.
What's the name? Kevin Owens said that he learned his English from JR, and he used to go around school saying, "Oh, this is a slobber knocker," and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
What did you say to me? What did you say to me? You want me to do what? You want me to do what?
Give your balls a tug, eh?
He used to be like, "Oh yeah, that's tougher than a $2 steak," and people are like, "What are you talking about, you fucking weirdo?"
Just set the fucking tone.
He's going to the medical facility. It's a hospital.
It's a hospital.
Kevin Knight says, where the fuck was I? Oh, yeah,
you said Kevin Knight came out.
He's going to give Kevin Knight a title shot because he's a nice guy, not because MJF said he would. And then he wants Kevin Knight to know that he's gone down the same path, the path of being a heel. He didn't say that, but that's what he's talking about. And it's not worth it, Kevin. It's not worth it. This isn't the Kevin Knight Kenny Omega believes in, or that Speedball believes in, or Ospreay believes in. And Ospreay is just there. It's like, go home. They're not even talking to you anymore. Nosy motherfucker. So Kenny's like, man, there's a whole lot of good still left in you. He's Luke Skywalker now. And Kevin Knight says, "There's not good left in me. It's greatness." And he fucking attacks.
Not goodness, but greatness.
Yeah, whatever. It's like, this sucks.
It's really one of these segments of all time.
They're gonna have a fucking excellent match, but this sucked. I was like, this is nothing.
Kenny is not exactly the greatest orator in the company.
No, they should have just beat him up. Like, if you really should have just beat him up. Like, you should have rushed to the beat him up.
But like, I guess you also have to get you have to put Kevin Knight out there and get his rounds in with like being that heel promo guy, because how's he gonna pick it up?
How's he gonna become The Rock?
Yeah, that's the jet.
He should have cooked Kenny then. He should have went
for future episodes of Young Jet.
He should have went.
Oh no! Shut up! Stop it.
Anyway.
So I had a question here, Mac. You might be able to answer this one. At some point, like halfway through this promo, they just stop and like a big flashbulb goes off. Like, what happened there?
I didn't see that.
John, do you know what I'm talking about?
I missed it. What I caught was the people chanting "Fuck that guy! Fuck that guy! Fuck that guy!"
The guy yelled, "Get this over with!"
Because at some point, like during the promo segment, Omega's talking, and all of a sudden he pauses, and then you see this like big like flash of light, and like Tony Schiavone and the Bucks start laughing, and it's like someone brought out like what?
Oh no! Sorry, I know what it was. Sorry,
okay.
It was one of the pyrotechnics was still on fire on the stage.
Oh my god!
And then it went off like in the middle of the promo. It went up into the air, and then it came back down and landed on the stage, and it was on fire. So the guy come out and he's like putting it out with his foot, and it's not going out.
Wow. That's why they're laughing. That's probably why they're laughing.
And he keeps stepping it out, and then finally they had to come out and throw like a blanket over it and take the whole pyrotechnic out. And then Kenny goes, "Well, there you go."
Okay, that was what I was referring to. Thank you.
I would be fucking. It would be so hard for me not to die laughing with this Three Stooges shit going on stage.
I mean, Mac, remember World War III '95, the very start of the show, the fire gets out of control, and Savage and Sting are trying to put it out.
It was a TNA event.
I'm just imagining
the first 30 minutes was full of smoke, right? Because the building had caught fire or something.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm on the side of the stage. I'm on the side, and I'm right near that pyrotechnic. So I'm listening to Kenny talk, and then all of a sudden I see something like this out of the right corner of my eye, and I look over and I go, "Oh, that shit's still on fire." And then it's getting bigger and it's growing, and then all of a sudden it just goes like the one where Orange Cassidy comes out and he has the one fireworks when he comes out. Yeah. And then all of a sudden the guy just comes out and he starts stomping with his foot, and he's just.
Oh, we lost
Mac.
Mac is gone. We lost Mac. Come back.
I'm just imagining the situation there being like Kenny Omega starts going off on the pyrotechnic guy like he's fucking Christian Bale on the set of Terminator's Salvation.
You wanna fucking work here? You wanna fucking work here?
What kind of professional shit is that?
Yeah, that was funny. That was because it just went off. It went off randomly.
I was wondering about that.
This actually, for people that don't know this happens a lot in professional. This happens all the time. The fucking stage almost catches fire. I was at WrestleMania 33 after fucking Roman Reigns killed the Undertakers, and then the Undertaker came back for no reason.
He only killed a little piece of him.
Yeah, he just left it in the ring for no reason. He came back and picked it up.
Undertaker was like, "This gear is smelly."
The fucking stage absolutely caught fire. Like, they were trying to put it out. The whole stage caught fire at the end of the show. Nobody ever saw it on camera.
Which still isn't as bad as when one of Undertaker's pyrotechnics veered off into the crowd.
Oh my god, WrestleMania 24, that's right. Fucking pyro into the top fucking part of the audience.
Don't forget Undertaker himself being lit ablaze at Elimination Chamber.
Oh god.
You got set on fire by accident.
You know what was pure aura? Halloween Havoc 1989. The cage lowers. They did pyro, but for some reason they decided, hey, let's decorate the cage with Halloween decorations. The decorations are on fire. Crew guys are trying to like put it out. Like they're climbing the cage and they can't do it. And bear in mind, they promoted the cage as electrified. So you see all these crew guys climbing the electrified steel cage. And then the moment of aura happens, they can't put it out, but guess what? Great Muta climbs up, spits the green mist, and the fire's out.
That's
getting over, brother. That's getting over.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm thinking of that Sabu Sheik match where it's supposed to be the fire ring and it gets out of control. And like, we can't have this fucking match, dog. We're done.
Was that FMW?
I don't think it was. I don't know. It sounds like it would be FMW, but I feel like it was a different company.
That's funny as hell though, because doesn't it just get hard to breathe? And they're like, "Oh fuck, we didn't think this through."
Right? Yeah. I think they did that with the first Inferno match. Where like they got in there just like, "Yo, this was a bad idea." It's like, yeah,
it's dumb.
But you know, it's funny. So they took that pyrotechnic away, and then as soon as the Divine Dominion came out, they push it back, and then they shoot the fire out of it. And as they're shooting the fire out of it, it just like it just stays on fire. I'm like, guys, get rid of that one.
Nice.
It was pretty
trying to get their money's worth out of that one, it seems.
Yeah, but that Kenny Omega segment went on way too long. Guys, like, end this.
It wasn't as effective as it could have been. It was basically 2 segments.
Right. They're not the most charismatic mic guys. Like the best one out there is Ospreay, and he's okay.
And he's barely a part of this.
Did you guys catch the confetti falling from the ceiling? Did you see random pieces of confetti falling from the ceiling?
I don't remember any of that.
So the night before, the night before they had a concert, and I don't remember the name of the band, but my buddy was at that concert. I think it was 2 nights before, and they dropped confetti from the ceiling, and I guess some got stuck up there. So just randomly during parts, like confetti just kept. So we thought it was for Omega. We thought that they might have had like confetti up there, but no. And then like as everybody was leaving, like I don't know what happened, but like all of it just fell.
We're celebrating now. Hell yeah,
they have fans on.
Yeah. Hey, let's celebrate you actually getting an Uber.
I just realized I typoed this headline. The AEW International Championship match. Kyle Fletcher versus Commander.
What a fucking
great match. That shit was great.
The Commander of what? I don't know.
The Commander of being
This
good.
is the second time I've been to a show where Commander stole the show.
He's so good. You know what I miss? El Clone. I miss El Clone. I miss him a
Where is
lot.
he?
Remember Hologram?
He's hurt. He had a.
Remember Hologram?
Oh no, not El Clone. El Clone is in Mexico. El Clone is actually fine.
You mean Hologram?
I met
Hologram died.
Oh, El Clone is actually doing fine. He's actually getting a big, like he gets a lot of attention. More than
fucking El Clone and Black Tiger as like the evil gimmicks getting more work than the main one.
Shout out to the fact that they were able to bring in Hologram and good old Ishii to be able to film those Friends vignettes for their Tron.
Oh yeah.
Not for nothing. I remember when El Clone lost to Kyle Fletcher, and I was like, "Oh man, how do you fucking lose already? How can they do this? Hologram has to come back." It's been so long. Like it's been so long. Hologram is still out. Like, okay,
maybe someday.
I get it. I get it.
I'm telling you, it's Black Tiger and El Clone. The evils are winning.
Yeah,
It's true. It's fucking pro wrestling descendants.
This was the first time that my buddy ever saw Commander, and he was like, dude, he's like, he's on the other side of the ring. Why is he on that turnbuckle? I'm like, oh, you watch, my friend.
Watch what's gonna happen.
Hell yeah. Everyone's first rope walk. That shit is so crazy in person, actually.
Yeah.
It's wild to see.
Every time I show a non-wrestling fan that Commander rope walk, it blows their mind.
I'm so used to the rope walk. What it gets me is the fucking like salute mid flip.
That's right. He always hits that shit
because he's the Commander.
He goes out there.
Shepherd Commander.
He does
Nick.
lose here.
Co-man's heir.
That's the good stuff.
Put it on a shirt.
Good marketing here. Yeah, because like in Commander's first appearance, wasn't he someone's replacement?
Yeah, in a ladder match.
Yeah, in a ladder, and then they just like, dang, this guy's good. Let's sign him.
Yep.
Keep him. I like this one.
he had a bang that on that the show where Mercedes Moné debuted in 2024. 23. He had a banger match with Konosuke Takeshita on Collision that wasn't even announced.
Right.
Yeah.
I was telling John about this a few weeks ago. Like as much as they parade around and herald like how big of a deal the deal with New Japan is, and the whole pay-per-view is based around the deal with New Japan, they get so much more mileage out of the CMLL deal.
Yeah. The CMLL partnership is like the most comfortable one they have. Everything works. Everybody's everybody. Everybody shows up everywhere. People hold belts here. People hold belts
like those
there.
guys have no fucking problem losing on the AEW TV. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Nick, you know what that reminds me of? I was listening to the Deadlock podcast today, and they were saying that Jerry Flynn was going over to New Japan in 1998. He was going over to New Japan, and they were like, "Yeah, New Japan is giving back Hiroshi Tenzan and Scott Norton as replacements." And I was like, and it was like, some in the industry feel like New Japan is not getting the better of this deal. It's like, yeah, they're taking fuck-ass jobbers.
I just think that's the same time frame where you've got a roster that has Jerry Flynn and Jerry Lynn, and they have the same theme song.
What the fuck? God. That's definitely a clerical error.
Yeah. Dynamic Jerry Lynn at that.
And they'd be on the same episode of Saturday Night with the same song, too.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We'll give you Mystico.
Oh, Mystico's great. Mystico.
We'll give you Mystico, and you will take Yujiro Takahashi and like
enjoy.
Post match, Takeshita.
They at least get some Death Riders every once in a while.
Well, wait a minute. Can we talk about the top rope destroyer?
Oh fuck! I think oh shit! That's right. Hell yeah! That was like the destroyer, the reversal into the brain, the moonsault reversal into the brainbuster. There was like a rebound, like Commander jumped from one rope to Kyle Fletcher on the other ropes and hit him with like a sick Hurricane Rana thing.
Yeah,
this match was unbelievable.
I was begging him to give him the Nigel because he was sitting on the rope. I was just like, Lariat.
Fletch and Commander have had a lot of solid matches together, honestly, over the years.
Yeah, dude. This match was incredible.
These two work great.
Well, yeah, afterwards, Takeshita attacked. I was surprised Takeshita was here. I was like, I guess you do have a little time. But he showed up, he attacked Fletcher, and then Okada sneaks up behind Takeshita and hits him with the Rainmaker. And Okada grabs the International Championship belt, and Kyle Fletcher grabs it, and they're both looking at each other like, get off. Brodito runs down. Brody takes out Okada. Bandito goes after
Okada
Fletcher.
busy going after every belt but the top one.
It's coming. I know it's coming.
It's coming home? Probably not.
He should be the guy.
Bandito had a match with MJ. Bandito had a match with MJF.
Yeah, earlier this year it was really good. Yeah. Bandito just keeps having big matches that he loses, and he's headed into another one. He should probably win one.
And he's the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, he's a fucking Ring of Honor champion.
He should win something.
Right.
So the international championship scene is Okada, Bandito, Takeshita, and Kyle Fletcher. Bandito's going to get his singles match at Redemption, which really does leave that triple threat match for All In. It's going to be emotional. There's going to be moments. Okada's going to ruin them.
I miss Okada already.
Backstage, Kenny Omega is talking about how he hasn't given up hope on Kevin Knight. And Darby says, what the fuck are you even talking about, brother? He's not going to change overnight. He needs to get his ass beat. And I'm going to do it to him next week. And I'm going to take his TNT championship. And Kenny's like, yeah, you do that.
Yeah, you take that shitty ass belt. Go ahead.
Kenny's like, I'm going to turn him into a babyface. Just you see.
Just you see. I'll fix him. I see the light in him.
Just you wait.
The Painmaker returns. Chris Jericho cut to promo, and I can already see, like, I know
send it back,
but I already saw the thing on his eyes. I was like, oh,
Oh no, we don't
Haymaker.
want this.
It's fun. Like it's kind of I don't know. I don't like it because it doesn't do shit.
John's looking for the bright side.
I'm trying to find it.
Remember though, this is that time period where Jericho's kind of bringing back all the hits and whatnot.
He's
so.
doing all the hits. Yeah, I guess that's true.
When
Well,
that video-
I don't mind when he brings back the Lionheart shit because like that's just kind of like cool. He's gonna do what Chris Jericho did.
When that video came up and they showed the Painmaker, the guy next to me went, no.
Oh no, you.
So Jericho challenges Ciampa to a match at AEW Redemption. And Ciampa accepts. He asks Jericho to watch him on Collision this Saturday. Watch my match, big dog. Please tell me what you think.
And that's the gimmick because like they're running that Painmaker versus Psycho Killer thing, and I'm just like the Psycho Killer's just you, dog.
But it doesn't even have a stip. Why does it have special graphics and shit?
It's true.
It's so fucking dumb.
I like Ciampa missing his cue and not starting to speak for like a whole 10, 15 seconds.
My shadow knows my story. Ciampa, shut the fuck up. It's done.
Dude, that shit goes hard though. I like that.
It does.
And
It's
then
awesome.
for what it's worth, Jericho and Ciampa had a great match last week, and they'll have
Yeah, it
another
was good.
one at the pay-per-view. It's just like this is dumb.
Jericho's
That
really
is
fucking putting in
that
the
is
work.
the vocalist for one of the Big Show themes.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He sings the main one, right? The big one.
The later one though,
Oh,
like the
More
Crank
BS?
It Up era stuff.
Oh,
okay.
crank
I thought
it
he was
up and turn on all the lights.
Yo, your
I like
time
That's-
is
that's the Big
over.
Show. That's the Big Show theme song I think of.
Crank It Up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when you say the first
wow.
one, I think of world. Like that's
a
a
big
that's
show.
somebody.
Yeah, man. I almost forgot. I forgot there were two. Shit.
You know what the
Maybe that's a little early for John.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You just fucking. I forgot there were two.
Nick, you know what Greg, you know what the world reminds me of is fucking beanie Big Show with the fucking bear on the beanie.
Give him just John Tenta and Kevin Sullivan laughing again, because Giant coming out in green to the Dungeon of Doom theme will always be iconic to me.
Okay. Was it? I remember the whole thing was that he didn't have music.
He came out to the St. Valentine's Day Massacre song.
No, in WCW as a
They,
Giant.
they produced a theme song for him because they were going to have him as a face. They even pre-taped a few matches that came out for pro and worldwide because they intended for him to be a face. And
Did you ever see how he debuted, Nick?
when he just keeps showing up and standing around,
The egg?
He showed up in the ring with Hulk Hogan and he had a shirt in his hand.
and he throws on
the
his shirt.
And he threw it the shirt, and Hogan goes, "You know what that is, dude? That's Andre the Giant shirt. That's his dad's shirt."
Wow, Hogan.
But I know what Nick's talking about because I remember even before that I have this really vivid memory of this stupid moment where this large man just rears his hand out to grab somebody from the crowd. They're just like, "Who the fuck was that guy?" And it's the Giant in a leather jacket.
Yeah, remember Renegade wins the TV title, and then the Giant reaches for him, and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And I guess they just decided, wait, why would anybody reach for the fucking Renegade? And they killed the gimmick.
Right. I mean, remember too though, this is going back to what I was saying though, is they made a theme song for the Giant. You could hear it a couple times in those appearances. Look up the Giant versus, and he's in a couple handicap matches. One's the Southern Posse, the other's just two masked enhancement wrestlers. And basically, you hear this theme song you never hear again in WCW, where it's literally the Giant yelling "Choke Slam" and other things he did.
Is it like the fucking Rob Van Dam theme in TNA?
It's it's kind of like that.
Fucking Choke Slam!
Yeah, the Giant Choke Slam. Literally, it's
God,
that.
I fucking hated that song. Oh, that was such
jam.
We have to reference a lot of ECW, TNA, and WCW on this episode. I'm happy.
Yeah, we're really hitting all the fucking all the buzzes.
I don't know where John is, but they did a backstage promo with Jack Perry where he said that
he's gonna give somebody a shot.
Yeah, he's going to give somebody a shot. He said he legitimately signed his AEW contract last week when we saw him sign it with Tony, and he's won 4 titles since he's been in AEW, and he wants to win more, and he's going to give someone a shot. And it was just announced on social media that the person getting the shot against Jack Perry is the son of Buddy Wayne, Nick Wayne.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Hey.
They
Nick Wayne, now that's a true prodigy that has been getting better and better as the matches go on.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a lot of him recently, honestly.
You know, I think it was yesterday. It was 3 years ago where him and Swerve, when he turned 18, fought on Dynamite after having all of their Defy matches when he was like 14, 15, and Swerve beating him bloody.
What's with them beating up on children on wrestling these days?
I stare at all the times Rene Dupree would get absolutely obliterated in his like early years in WWE.
Oh God, yeah. Do you remember? Do you ever hear the story about Rene Dupree when he was that he let Bob Holly let him use his rental car, and he got a ticket in another state and didn't tell Bob Holly. So the next time they went to that state, Bob Holly got a thing in the mail saying that he had to appear in court. And when he found out that Renee didn't tell him about the ticket, he went backstage and started beating the absolute shit out of him.
That might be the one Bob Holly ass kicking I've heard that is completely justified.
The most justified of them all.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the fact there's a lot of wrestlers that like Rene Dupree is younger than still.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I just want to nip this in the bud right now because it's starting to trick people, and I don't want people to be tricked because I'm not about that. I'm about people like being genuine. The same person that ran the Psycho Sid account that was not Psycho Sid on Twitter has now changed the Psycho Sid Twitter over to a Bob Holly Twitter. So the Bob Holly Twitter is not Bob Holly. So him talking about, they put the belt on Sami Zayn, but they wouldn't put the belt on me. That's not Bob Holly. It's the same guy that ran the Psycho Sid.
Maybe I'm coming from a different angle here. I would never trust a Bob Holly Twitter just because, like, they couldn't find a picture of that dude until recently when his girlfriend posted it. Like, that's not a guy who's on social media.
Right.
No, but the person that posted the photo had him in like the old Job Squad shirt, and it had like all of his like legitimate emails in it, and it had his like legitimate contact information. So the person like really did their due diligence to like pretend that they're Bob Holly. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like a person who who hasn't had a recent photo from anybody except a third party in years is not the kind of person that's on social media.
Yeah. Jeez, what did I miss?
No, we were
talking about Bob Holly.
We were talking about the person that runs that Bob Holly account was the same person that ran the Psycho Sid account, and it's not Bob Holly because I've been seeing
he's a maniac.
I've been seeing that tweet where somebody wrote, they put the belt on Sami Zayn, but they wouldn't put the belt on me back in it. It's like, it's not Bob Holly, dude. It's the same guy who ran the Psycho Sid account who just changed it over when Sid died.
So, like we were in the middle of Dynamite, right? I had to go fucking chase my daughter.
We were talking about Jack Perry cutting his promo.
Daughter's just getting over on you all night, John.
Right. Yeah, well, her mom is not here, and I'm the only one in the house. I'm trying to do both things at once. But yeah, Jack Perry cut his promo, and he's all. This was kind of silly. The second part of my career is gonna be it's gonna be different. And then fucking Luchasaurus has got the mic.
It was kind of funny in the sense where it's just like, yeah, man, I'm in the second stage of my career, and I'm gonna start giving other people shots. I was like, dog, you ain't got it yet. You ain't even get yours yet. The fuck you giving them out for?
Like, how old are you even?
So the person
when he was signing that new contract. You're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be in the second part of your career now. You're gonna be,
you know,
helping the young guys.
I'm here to help build up the young talent. Like, who the fuck are you?
So to feed you to Nick Wayne and Hook.
Yeah, it was just announced that the person that Jack Perry's facing on Collision is Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne, and Nick Wayne's gonna win.
We are related by same first name.
That's right. They share a name. They share 4 letters.
Yeah, we're both Nicks.
We're actually
Nicks
not sure beyond the Nick because there's different Nicholases.
Nick, so. And the last 5 letters of your last name are the Rock's sock, Rocco.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Exactly. Not to mention I'm mogging for the camera right now.
Brian Cage.
I guess that's better than being related to the Rocco that was Hawk's puppet.
I forgot about that. That was a creepy puppet.
The Rocco that Elmo hates. Darby Allin.
Elmo just likes both sides. Don't make a thing of it.
There was a moment in this match where Brian Cage throws Darby Allin into a ring post.
We thought he was dead.
I was watching it and I was like, you know what? They got a real good angle on that. And then they fucking showed a replay and he legitimately went head first into the ring post.
We thought he was dead.
What the fuck?
Yep.
And that's the guy who won the match.
Why?
Right. Against the bodybuilding champion.
Why? Like, what the fuck is the pitch on that one? Like, bro, just throw me head first.
Dude,
it's the most big for no reason bullshit you've ever seen. Fucking Brian Cage comes out with his bodybuilding fucking medal and can't beat this little skinny bitch.
Well, here's the thing. That's really old, and that's really old, silly thinking. I mean, what's the competition here? Like, is he lifting Darby? Like, is Darby a dumbbell? Is Darby?
Ordinarily, I'd agree with that, but Brian Cage could move unlike any bodybuilder I've ever seen.
Yeah, and he still lost. You see, and he has lost many times. You see, that's Brian Cage.
I disagree with, but this company doesn't know how to book a monster.
No, they never have. But Brian Cage in this match at this moment does not win. If Brian Cage was in a place where he
shouldn't be in the match, is what I'm saying.
Where he was going to be winning matches, he would be
more matches.
doing something else, getting a push. I don't believe in a Brian Cage push like that at this point in his career. I'm sorry if you guys think so. I do not. I think he's just fine where he's at.
Was it just me, or like when that first angle they showed of him throwing Darby, like it looked relatively tame, but it was the other angle.
That's exactly what, that's why I was like, with the first angle, I was like, oh, wow, you know, that's a good angle. It looked dangerous. It looked like it hurt, and then no, it did.
See, I thought like the first angle. I thought the first angle showed him like completely like missing it, and I was like, oh, that's all. But that second one, I'm like, ooh,
that's what. Yeah, I was like, he's fine, like because it looks like he bounced. Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, in the pantheon of Darby Allin bumps, that's a safe one, and the crowd reacted, so everyone wins. No.
And I think we need to take a moment to talk about too Darby doing a coffin drop on to Brian Cage. Like, here's the thing to remember: like Brian Cage has what, like 2% body fat, if that. He is pure, solid, hard muscle. So Darby is really hurting himself anytime he does a coffin drop on the cage.
The stair one
was on his granite rock of a man. Yeah, that was
exactly.
He's on the steel steps. He's already made of steel. And Darby like bounces off of Brian Cage
and rolls to the floor.
It looks so painful.
I mean, we've heard the stories of like when Jeff Hardy would talk about like doing swantons on the guys like Triple H or Chris Masters and how he hated it because these guys were just literally, like Greg said, made of granite.
Yeah.
He does get hit with 3 coffin drops before he gets pinned. One into the stairs, one into the back, one into the front. And Darby outsmarts the big dummy Brian Cage. Post match, they confirmed Darby
the biggest
Allin.
Dummy in professional wrestling.
Well, no, I can probably name about 50
the biggest dummy. The physically biggest dummy.
Anyway, I am they confirmed Darby Allin versus Kevin Knight for the TNT Championship next week. And so I mean, I don't think he's gonna take the belt. I don't even know why he cares about this belt. He just wants to take it. Just wants to take it from Kevin Knight, I guess.
Yeah. Fight Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight is backstage.
Two belts Knight.
But and that was really like Don Callis was like, "You're not getting a title shot. You're a criminal." And then Darby was like, "Okay, we'll see about that." And he did one explosive, and then he fought the guy he exploded and won and got a title shot. And I was like, "Whoa, solid plan, Darby."
He gets a title shot against the other guy he exploded.
Mike Bailey runs into Kevin Knight backstage. He says he's putting on a facade to be with Don Callis' family. Mike Bailey is ready to wait until Kevin Knight is back to being himself. He loves Kevin Knight. The crowd loves Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight says he doesn't need any love from anybody. His match against Kenny Omega for the world title was confirmed too. So I was like, well, that's dumb. I guess Mike Bailey versus Kevin Knight is not happening. Like, is that what we were being told there? Like, oh, I don't really have no interest in fighting you. You'll get back to being yourself. as much as it does match my idea of Speedball Mike Bailey. It's like
such high hopes for you, Speedball.
Character wise, I was like, that does make sense, but also I'm like, he's not gonna like what the fuck? They're not gonna use him in that way, then they're not going to be using him significantly moving forward. That sucks. He was just staring. He was like watching Kevin Knight too, like from the crowd and shit. Like I thought he was going to beat him up or something. He was just waiting for an opportunity to tell him he loved him.
Oh, remember like last week they had that very brief moment. It was last week or the week before where it's like the back of Speedball Bailey in the crowd and they talk about that for like 3 seconds and then move on.
Yeah, he was just waiting for a spot. He was like, "Hey, bro, I love you." Just don't forget that.
They're really hammering home this point that like Kevin Knight is just pure evil and like maybe only love can bring him back.
That's what's gonna happen here. It is brotherhood, brothership.
Fucking
Class 1A trying to bring Deku back from being Dark Deku.
I was gonna say that Speedball is gonna show up on fucking Dynamite one day with the goddamn Sailor Moon wand so he can heal him of his evil.
I've spoken with many mages and witches, and we've got the perfect thing for you, Kevin.
Moon Prism power.
Kyle Fletcher's backstage screaming about becoming the best international champion, and he's going to take on challenges from anyone. And Okada's back behind him, slowly trying to figure out if he should hit him now or later. And then Fletcher calls out Bandito, and Okada's like, "Yeah, whatever. As long as you ain't talking about me, you punk ass bitch." So yeah, there's still tension there, but we will get Kyle Fletcher versus Bandito on pay-per-view. And Bandito is gonna drop another fucking hot ass match, and he's gonna get pinned. And I'm like, why? Please give him something. Please give him something. Take this stupid ass Ring of Honor belt off him and give him something that matters. In the main event, Mercedes Moné and the Divine Dominion get the win over Willow Nightingale, Hyann, and Maya World in the main event. I'm gonna say that again, because I thought that was cool, but it really seemed like out of nowhere. But I guess it was
such a weak main event.
Well, if you hate women, right? Because technically it's the champions and it's the two hottest baby faces in the division right now, and Hyann is with them because she has to get pinned. So, like, yeah, that's why I'm like,
you gotta give Hyann something since they've been pushing my world so hard.
I didn't want to straight up say like, well, this should have been the main event, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, look at compared to the other matches on here structurally, this is the match you would put in the main event if it was the men, right? And the only reason you wouldn't at this point is because it's women. So you kind of locked in there. You kind of that one kind of is what it is. I might just leave that.
Plus, you throw it in there just so all the people that say you don't put women in the main event are just shut up from it.
they definitely put Darby Allin and Brian Cage in the usual women's spot of the night, like the 9:30. I was like, oh wow. I wonder how that's gonna work with the ratings. Tony's gonna be like, and it's up. Wow. That's the thing people don't really get, and it's kind of a sad, like it's like a circle. Like it's kind of like a weird circle. Like the women don't draw as much as the men when it comes to ratings. So Tony Khan doesn't put the women in the major rating spot on the TV show so that the numbers don't get low, especially the overall. Mm-hmm. But because he's not putting them in the spots, they're never taken seriously to become a star so they can be in a position.
It's a catch-22
ratings. There's a fucking circle you can never get out of. Like, what the fuck do you do? You just kind of do it. You just gotta do it. I'm just gonna put fucking Mercedes in the main event, and people are gonna talk their shit. But you know what? You this is what you asked for. And so I thought it would be an angle afterwards because they're in the main event, but they just won. And I was like, oh.
Mercedes just hits the money maker, the money maker or whatever, and they just take it home. And like, I don't remember, and maybe that's just me, but like I don't even remember. It felt like they didn't even talk about this match being the main event the entire night.
They mentioned it once at the beginning and once right before. Like, it's almost time for the main event.
And we're deep into overtime at this point.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I'm just like, wait, the show's still going. What's happening?
Dude, they were literally getting heat on high end, and we were like, hey, so the merch table doesn't have anybody near it.
Yeah, right. I was like, I don't know, man. Like I said, my issue with the main event, like it didn't feel properly built or anything.
Yeah. They also started at 7:05, which I was like, what?
Dude, we were looking at the time during the Brian Cage and Darby Allin match. I'm like, okay, so there's probably like 5 minutes worth of entrances, and there's like 4 minutes left in the show.
Yeah. And fucking Divine Dominion don't exactly sprint to the ring.
No.
Right.
I like their entrance. They do that big old giantess thing. That's like,
and if I'm not mistaken, I think at least for the most part, they tend to like record it original every night.
Yeah, I think they're saying it like old school Biggie Langston stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa! Insert city here.
Exactly.
It's good. But anyway, that's AEW Dynamite. And so at this point, the card for Revolution is this was announced right after the show. Claudio Castagnoli and Pac will get a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championships against Edge and Christian at the pay-per-view. Okay, what the
fuck? Sorry, dogs. This is our time.
What the fuck was that about? And so you got Jericho versus Ciampa, AEW National Championship, Mark Davis versus Andrade, AEW International Championship, Kyle Fletcher versus Bandito, Women's World Championship, Thekla versus Willow Nightingale, and the World Championship, Kenny Omega versus Kevin Knight. And they also have a buy-in thing celebrating 80 years of the Rougeau Wrestling Dynasty.
Kevin Owens is pissed.
From everything I've heard about Jacques Rougeau, I wouldn't be surprised if he somehow personally pitched this.
And here's why we should do this, Tony.
This isn't my idea. I'm gonna get fucked up for like making fun of French people.
You're trying to do the voice, right?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't think they're gonna like that. Yeah, that's AEW Dynamite. That's Dirty Radio for the week. I'm gonna wrap this up before we get canceled. Be sure to follow us on the fucking YouTube and the Facebook and the Instagram and the TikTok and the Twitter. Get us on all these places, so that we can, continue existing and without asking for money. That's been a good thing. We don't ask anyone to pay. They'd be like, please subscribe to my Patreon if you wanna benefit. If you wanna help out the cause.
You can send money directly to my Instagram.
No one send money. I guess I'm always embarrassed. Nobody's gonna send
me money.
Anyway. I don't want to.
No, give me money. Nope, I don't care. Give me fucking money. I just dropped $600 on a TNT Championships. Give me money, motherfuckers.
You know what? If you've seen Nick LaRocco on Facebook, give me money too, so I can get a $600 total.
Oh my
I don't know how
God.
to ask for it. Like, what would I even provide?
John,
for
John, watch me, John. I'm not going to give you guys anything, and you're going to give me money, and you're going to be
Thank
happy
you.
with it, okay?
Yes.
I would love for that to work. Every week I'd be like, you know what? If you don't send me shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. But there's a button there. Click it. Give money.
Yeah.
Or don't.
How about you follow me on my Instagram? I'll give you recycled news that I get from Fightful, and you'll give me money.
Bro, I laugh because Fightful. I don't think any of the other places, of the main media places where I get the information from to help continue making a living, they don't know how to make I don't think they know how to monetize correctly. None of them do. I see the way they post. I'm just like, you're fucking your own shit up. It's incredible. It's wild. You could be making so much money. And all the companies are realizing that now. You're realizing this because Stardom is uploading YouTube matches, and they're all realizing that monetization is something they can tap into too. But it's so funny how wrestling's always behind the curve. Like, look at you. You're so fucking late. And they're like, no, a paywall. I need a paywall. Please give me 5 shekels. I need them. Like, bro.
Shekels.
If you put your fucking shit, if you just debuted your shit exclusively, like, bang on my social media, your shit would go viral first because it's original content. You'll get paid.
Yeah. You talk about New Japan uploading matches without the finish.
That's so dumb. Oh my God, I was so furious the first time I found that out. What was it, like Okada versus Omega or something like that?
Yeah.
No finish.
It just stops and tells you to go to the fucking website.
See, they almost figured.
It shows you 71 minutes of a 72.5-minute match.
Carnies.
You know what though? Somehow that's not as bad as uploading the match without the entrance. I hate that. It's like, fuck.
Oh, PW.
WWE doing that for so long, you still upset me.
I used to hate it because I was like,
occasionally do.
I didn't know that it could affect me so much. Like, I never realized how much of the experience is attached to that entrance.
We can't show you this Rich Swann PWG entrance because he's using "Ain't Nobody."
Oh no, that I don't mind. That I don't mind at all. It's one thing when you can't show the entrance for legal reasons. It's just WWE is like, we have no problem. We just don't.
We don't want you to see it. Oh, well, can I?
Like, I totally understand why PWG matches don't have entrances. That's fine.
Because they broken. They don't got Paul Heyman's schemey fake father as a lawyer. I don't believe that exists.
Oh, hey, John.
I don't believe he has parents.
You don't believe he has a father?
No, at all. Or a mom. He just spawned.
Hey, John, you know that? Hey, John, you know that thing that I sent you that caused a lot of trouble in my life?
Yeah. Well,
she's back.
I'm glad. I was like, why'd you even tell him?
I know. I'm too honest sometimes, man. I'm way too honest.
Anyway,
I do really hope that they pull off this main event because
which one?
I don't know, man. I looked at the card and I was like, yeah, shoving Kevin Knight into that pay-per-view main event real quick like that. Like, oh boy, he better have a fucking career-making performance.
I think he will. I think.
Don't write back this.
I think that when they lost MJF for that moment and they had to do the Kenny title win on TV, they were already threw their hands in the air with this pay-per-view. They were,
Nick said it earlier. It'll be a Kyle Fletcher Hangman Page situation where Kyle Fletcher came out so much better from that match than he went into it. I think,
Was it Nick that said that?
I'll take credit for it.
Or was it John who said that? Was it you?
No, I'll take credit.
We have been on the air for 3 hours and 7 minutes.
It's been 3 hours. I honestly don't remember who said it.
And I was at a wrestling show for 3.5 hours. Okay, so leave me down.
That's a short AEW show.
I know.
Fucking John was like, "Why aren't you going to fucking Grand Slam?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, it's a not Grand Slam. The pay-per-view we just had in New York City. I was like, that's a fucking pay-per-view in Queens. It's not going to end till 1:30 in the morning. I've got to get back home.
That was a fucking.
It's not going to. I like,
rode several
if you
trains.
taking fucking public transportation from Queens at 1 in the morning to the Bronx, it doesn't work that way.
No, especially with the trains are fucked up, so you got to take a shuttle bus, and everybody has to wait. Oh, it's the worst.
Go fuck yourself. Watch that shit.
But yeah, man, that's us. That's Dirt Sheet Radio. Once again, follow us on all the Dirt Sheet Radio places. Follow John Escudero. Follow me on Instagram, Johnny Dirt Sheet.
Follow Nick Morocco at Neatbreaker on Instagram.
Follow Curbside Hero on Instagram.
Nick. Follow Mack. Follow Greg. Don't follow Greg. He doesn't like that.
Don't follow Greg.
No, we'll see you next week.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless
The sport of professional wrestling.